Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us. Happy holidays as well. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles and a very exciting weekend ahead. It is all beginning right now, and we've got so many special pieces, lots of one-of-a-kinds, perfect holiday specials for you, and a lot of big top of the hours for you. We just don't have enough hours in the day, so we've got 3 hours. So this means party time, shopping central. It is right here, and we are so thrilled that you're here too, because we got wheels and discounts, and no matter if it's brand new or something you've seen before, everything is brought down to its lowest price possible. We are going to party today. We've got amazing variety: earrings, necklaces, bracelets, pendants, all kinds of earrings actually. And of course, what would a show be without rings? We've got a lot of those as well. Turquoise is making its presence felt here today in a big way. We've got 2 pairs of earrings, a couple of different rings, all different price points. And then we also have some brand new yellow diamond earrings. They're a hoop style, but they're wide, they are pave. They're going to give you almost 3 carats in diamonds, yellow and white. And I know how much we probably need some yellow diamond earrings, because we usually have yellow diamond rings, right? So we're going to have some yellow diamond earrings. Now, never fear, I do have a yellow diamond ring, and it is going to be our largest carat weight thus far. And I'm not just talking about the individual stone, that's big, but we've got a nearly 5 carat total weight yellow and white diamond ring that is beautifully designer, super high-end. So that's here. And one of my favorite diamonds of the day is definitely a pink diamond. We have a half carater. It's brand new. So just when you thought we couldn't bring you anything other than the 20 pointers and the 1 caraters, there was that wide void, that big gap in carat weights. Well, today we bring you a brand new stone. It is GIA certified. It is also a VS stone, despite the fact that it's half a carat in size. 50 points. That's a huge pink diamond, and the color is beautiful. So we're going to see that one, and I am amazed. Listen, I wouldn't be this excited about it if it came with that $50,000 price tag, or even a $28,000 price tag like it's supposed to be. The beauty of it is we are bringing it down here on debut day. So that's happening, as well as Alexandrites are here. Bottom line is, you name it, we got it. So that's why we need requests too, because this is really the final few days to really be guaranteeing delivery for Christmas time, because obviously certain pieces, they can go out right away if there's no sizing or no gold color changes needed. However, a lot of times with that customization that we offer for free, it does take a little extra time. So we really encourage you to think about gifting ideas. Shop this weekend. Anything for yourself that you want for a certain occasion coming up, because you want to be dressed to the nines, as we all do for the holiday season. Well, this is the time to get in on those opportunities. So are you ready to get started? We got some great values. Call in early when you see something you love. That is always the key. Always, always, always. I can't stress it enough, because we have mostly one-of-a-kinds throughout the day. So here is how we begin. We're going to begin with diamonds. They're black. Well, first of all, a black diamond. A black diamond that's going to be a huge stone here. It's item number 11222492 to get us going on a big Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you may be. We're just glad to have you with us. This is our huge cushion cut. Now, it's not just a regular black diamond either, because it's actually got that super special facet pattern, which is not just a flat table facet across the top, but instead you get faceting all the way up and over and around the stone entirely. So it's really, really well done. And then you can see it's got this cushion cut, which is kind of like, again, it's very much going to look like an oval. It's right in between. Cushion cuts and ovals, depending on the corners and how specific the corners are, they can be really either or. So this one really falls into that category. It's a 175 center. It has 76 points in diamonds around it. This is how we start the show, so you know it's going to be a value. That's pretty clear. That's what we do. Always a big value to start, and then we'll keep it going all day long. But this is the one you need to jump in on very, very quickly, because obviously with a $3,000 piece, $29.99. Remember, these are opaque stones, opaque diamonds. It's really the only diamond out there that's opaque. And well, some diamonds are sadly opaque out there and about, but you know, those are not the quality we're all interested in. We bring you some really spectacular, but the black diamonds are opaque. So what we look for is, do they have a great luster? This is why this extra facet pattern is so unique and so special and really helpful in the world of black diamonds, because it's unusual, but you see how as I moved it, every single bit, it's like a prismatic faceting. There's a lot of faceting all the way across this domed surface. So instead of being flat across the top with one table, it's got all this beautiful faceting that lines up and then reaches up towards the top and almost creates this dome. So there's a lot of dimension to it. This is what it looks like from a distance on the hand there, so you can see that one. And certainly bringing the diamond weight here in the side diamonds as well. Now $29.99, all fair as well, and that's great. That's wonderful for a carat 75 center stone, and this is the only black diamond of the day. I believe it's the only one in the inventory, so it's good time to get it. But most of them are rounds with that traditional facet pattern. I gotta tell you, you guys know the story. The first time I ever saw one faceted like this, I fell in love. I bought it immediately. I gifted it to my mom. I wanted it back ever since because you don't see them very often, and we're so lucky to have them. And it's not even going to be $999. So this is how we get the party started. And remember, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold are available as well. So you get a really, really big idea here, and you get to change it as you see fit, as you see, again, preferable for you. And it's going to be even less than $999. Don't you love how this show is starting in a grand fashion? And if you love it, remember there's also going to be that versatility that I think black diamonds give us more than even other pieces that we might think about our own. Because when you get a black diamond, obviously it's going to go with everything that you wear for the most part, right? It's that very simple. I mean, we think of white diamonds as being super versatile, and yes, they are. But black diamonds and white diamonds together do much the same thing, where you get that great versatility, especially if you do like to live in your neutrals. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It goes with everything. But you're getting a sparkle about this stone. That metallic luster combined with that faceting are really working overtime to give you a super, super, super beautiful, almost like kind of, again, like a flash, like a mirror-like flash that you would see maybe from a baguette diamond or an emerald cut diamond. But here it's giving it to you with that beautiful center stone being so large. And of course, your diamond weight here is going to be really close to like about 2.5 carats. So that's a lot. $9.99 is a pretty good value. We're going to take it even lower, get this party started, because we want to get it out the door. One caller takes it. You choose the gold. You choose your size. Take a look at it. It's also not even $9.99 or $9.50. We're going to make it $949 only. That'll be for one caller. And how about 30 seconds with that one? And if you do have requests, that is vital right now. Again, this is that crunch time of shopping, especially when we've got really fast shipping, but we just, again, with those customizations, want to get, have us make sure we have ample time to make it exactly how you want it. So that's going to be $949 instead. Extra $50 extra savings off that already crazy low for you, just to make that one easy. And then we do have some really cool tourmalines today throughout the show. We, remember when we had, it was about maybe 2 months ago, we went on this little kornerupine discount thing where we had all these big stones and we took all the big rare exotics and we just had them all pretty much in one day, and it was all driven by your requests. I have one more large stone that also is going to be one of those epic markdowns. So that's going to be coming up as well, and it's coming up shortly. Now, let's talk about earrings. Like I said, we have quite a few today. And this one, honestly, we've never had anything quite like it. It really is unique. And yet it's going to be a button earring, but it's going to be a big diamond weight. So if you like that black diamond, call me and it's here for you. And then here we go with this gorgeous earring. Now, this is where we get those natural diamonds that are, all of our diamonds are natural. But what I mean by that is these are kind of a natural organic facet pattern instead of being a really special, like we see a lot of round brilliants and we love them. I want you to notice that there are not only a beautiful cut in their bezel set, but they're also going to be multi-colors. So you're actually getting all different colors of diamonds here, not just white diamonds, but yellows, greens, champagnes, even some that go really, really, they may just tinge toward that blue. So this is overall, kind of think of it like a floral, but it's really designer, and it creates this almost honeycomb pattern from a look at the distance, and 1119808 is the number. Now this will be one pair. It's in 18 karat gold. With this unique factor, and there is a concave kind of dip to the middle here, so you can see that. And you see, it might get lost when you see it up close, just straight on. But do you see from the side, there's like the stamen of the floral there that gives you those mirror finished 18 karat gold beads to really give you that detail we love. And then every single one of these diamonds, which are like a rose cut diamond, they're all fancy cuts, they're all fancy colors. So you get this really unique combination. It also is giving you versatility, goes with everything. There's every color of the rainbow as long as you like the yellow gold. 18K, of course, you see that right off the bat because it gives you that richness, that really buttery tone that we love from 18 karat gold that we don't get with 14. And you have a beautiful style. Now there's a center post, it's a butterfly backing. They'll kind of rotate a little bit. You can see they're not perfectly circular. They've got a little bit of that kind of floral type look, kind of a scallop-like edge to it. They're stunning, they're affordable. There's also 2 carats 14. Is it 2 carats? Oh my goodness, let me see, it might be 3 carats. There's a marker right through it. So I'm gonna have to look really, yeah, it is 2 carats, 214, 214 in diamonds all together. So I know what you're thinking, oh, that's a pricey earring. That's probably gonna be $6,000 or $7,000 easily. Well, let's give you a look at the size and then get ready, because if you like something different in an earring, if you want something that sits closer to the ear but gives you a lot of drama, this is definitely it. And do you see what I mean by different ways to wear it? Because you can kind of adjust them, and you can get a little more length if you want, and then you can get a little more width if you want. It just depends on how you spin it on the ear. But look at how beautiful. A 3/4 inch top to bottom. Thank you. And that's a floral too. Who's that for? Linda, you got it. Request coming up for Linda on the way. But look at how beautiful this is with that 3/4 inch. I'll pop one on the ear for you coming up next. But this is what we're going to do instead of, you know what? I am not loving this whole $49.99 price tag. If it's going to start and be that beautiful mix and array, and there's even some pinky champagnes there, some greens, some yellows, all different tones of the yellow diamonds also, but this is going to be a major value. How about less than $1,000 for 214 in diamonds that are multiple colors of diamonds as well? And then that really beautiful cut that gives them that look where they really show up. Take a look at them from a distance away. You'll just see what I mean by, I'm just kind of floating them in the ear there, but you can see how they look when you've got that kind of drama, and I just kind of put them east to west there. You can decide how you want to wear them. Let's go back to our wheel. I'll tell you what, that just gives you a little size reference there, but we're going to make them under $1,000, not $9.99 either, not $8.99. This is quite the value right here and right now, and we're going to make these $8.88 to the very first caller before we get to our beautiful request here that is also going to give you some florals and some beautiful cognac diamonds in a great looking pendant style. So that's going to be coming up, and then $8.88 on those if you like a lot of big diamond weight. And happy Saturday. This is the way we celebrate, with a sale on all of our best in jewelry, and that's a unique pair of earrings. I've never had this on the ear before, so it's kind of exciting to see something new and fresh, but designer and all those different colors of diamonds for $8.88. So we'll see who's got them. Then 1120-144 is coming up. I don't wait for pieces to go, otherwise it really slows us down. So I want to make sure we show you a lot of jewelry today as always. But here we go with 112-0144. Take a look at this. Linda, thank you for the request. This is one very large pendant. You've got the earrings. Thank you so much. Tim's got the earrings. I'll move those aside. And we get to take a look at this very substantial 14 karat satin and textured gold piece that is done with the 4 florals that almost look like, at this time of year, might look a little bit like poinsettias, don't they? But that's going to be a 1.5 inch there in the overall. Let me show you the width, because it does go across about the same, but maybe just a bit more like 1 3/4 inches there from the side to side. And it's a pendant, so it's going to be a hidden bail right back here. So it's going to sit just like that. There's only one bail, so it's going to sit just evenly on the neckline where it looks really even with that center floral right here, and then you've got the sides flaring out. Those are cognac diamonds, 49 points of natural colors in round brilliant diamonds that are all perfectly matched. Let's take it to the neckline, and then we'll take it up close so you can really see the color of the stones. But that's what it looks like from a distance away, so you see how beautifully that is going to sit, and then how it makes a statement there. So even against, I mean, you see that color that you're getting with the gold. It's really substantial and impressive. And then I want to show you up close so you can see that is the kind of texture you're getting. And then of course you see they're actually set up a little higher, so all on different planes. You've got that great look about it. It's 49 points in those really spectacular diamonds. I mean, look at those. Kind of a cognac is really a red, bronzy, golden combination, and that's exactly what you have here. It's yellow gold only. It's got great finishing in the back, and it's $9.99. Yes. You got this one too. Congratulations. Oh, did you want it? Oh, okay. Go ahead, Jason. Unfortunately, those are already sold. Yeah, they are. They sold to Tim as well. The only thing we have left from the show so far is the black diamond. So I'm just going to put that back up. Yeah, those diamond earrings. Tim, you still got those diamond earrings, right? Okay. So yeah, we've got to back up on the earrings if anything falls through with those. I'm sorry, they already did sell. Yeah, so Tim's over there taking everything so far. But here we go. That's the black diamond. That's the only thing available from the show so far is the black diamond, which was $9.49, by the way. So just another brief look at that while I get you ready for our next item, which is going to be the kornerupine that we have. And it's going to be a very special larger stone at a light 1 carat. So we're going to talk about 112-0072 coming up. Let me know on that black diamond. Remember, really, really important diamond weight there overall to get you up to that 2.5 carat range. But here we are. Look at this. That is special. This is going to be, there's a reason, a very specific reason it's here early. And that is because it's one of our best. This is super, super rare. And these stones never get into large sizes. I mean, large sizes are considered 10 points, 12 points, 15 points, and the like. This is a whole different animal here with a 91 point Tanzanian, kornerupine. It is that perfect minty green. It's got a little bit of blue, but it's a little bit of golden. It's a really pretty color. Looks almost, if you didn't know better, like a Paraiba tourmaline that is really concentrated with the green colors. When we went, it all started just one day with one piece. And we started to bring this really rare stone. If you remember the debut, that was months and months and months back when I brought this world premiere here, it was very exciting to have these stones in a gem caliber quality. But it was, you know, they were very, very expensive. This one, for example, started at $12,600. So what happened was, as we had them for a while, we kind of put them aside, let them hang out in the vault, just kind of stay in our museum collection. And one day there was a request to bring one out. Somebody wanted a larger size stone. We brought it out, and because they'd been here a while and they were obviously more pricey stones, we actually just brought it out by request, reduced it to a price I could not believe. Well, that created the frenzy that ensued, which was everybody calling and saying, I want one too. I want a big kornerupine at a price like that. They'd never been priced this way. So that proceeded. We got essentially what we thought was every piece of the inventory out the door, and now there's one more here. So if you missed it, I got to tell you, this is coming in at those really, really low prices that we had, just to basically clear them out. But what's so shocking is, forget about the rarity of the stone for a moment. What I'm shocked at is you're getting well over a carat in diamonds, yellow and white, and a bridge. That's a heavy duty mounting. It's going to be a great price even if you were just shopping the mounting, and I mean that sincerely. So if you want to just jump on the phone lines now, it's going to be best advised you do so, because there's no way with one only that this sticks around past 30 seconds. No way. Take a look. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes before I even price it, because if you remember what we had done with some of those really special opportunities, well, then you know where this is going, or maybe you don't, because this one's going to be a little shocker here. 36 points in the yellow, and then you've got 77 points in the white diamonds. And I'll try it on now because we want to make sure you know what it looks like. It started at $12,699. Actually, I rounded down here. It doesn't matter one bit right now because where we're taking it is a far cry from that. Take a look at that stone though, and one of the rarest, but it is still everyday wearable and durable for you. You don't need to worry about, you know, do I have to save that for a special occasion? Do I really have to baby it when I do wear it? Not at all. And what we're going to do is bring it under, and we have nobody on the phone lines yet, but this is what, you know, again, we wait for, is these really huge values, these major, major discounts. You're getting one right now. It's not even going to be $5,000, $4,000, $3,000, or $2,000. And that may be plenty of value at $19.99. But guess what we're going to do? And I'm going to flip it around just in case you like the point of the pair facing out. That's the way it would look that way. It's not $19.99. This will fly, even if you've never heard of this stone and you're going, never heard of it, so then it must be rare. You get it now, and then you are going to be floored when you see what it typically looks like, which is either round or colorless. They're not usually that attractive of a stone. This is that rare Tanzanian material. This is clean. This is bright. It's a huge size for this stone. This stone doesn't occur in large sizes like this very often, and that's why it started at just about $13,000. We're going to make it better than even $1,500. That's where, again, remember I was telling you, less than the price you would pay for the mounting is what's happening on the ring overall. You cannot wait if you want it. It's not 15, it's not 14. This is a bit of a little, you know, kind of those, woo, they've lost their minds here, but it's the season of giving. So I can't think of any better time to be giving away jewelry than this moment, these few weeks that we have left of 2023, and it's not even $1,499. Call me quickly. Take a look. There's no way it's going to last. I'm going to make it $1,399 instead. So there are your values, and that tells you a little bit about what's happening today, if you haven't noticed already. And we've got also some really cool diamond-like looks that are in natural rare stones. We've got a gorgeous turquoise. And then, Jess, do you have the kornerupine? All right, that one is gone. Congratulations. Again, Key is dialing in early. And then this is something, wow. I know we're going to stay in a similar color here, but this is tourmaline. And yet, if you're going, whoa, hello, Paraiba, well, it's not actually certified as such. It's not actually, we don't know 100%. We don't know if it's copper bearing or not because it's that newer material out of the Congo. But it certainly looks it. 112-2658 is right now. Wow. We've seen some greens before that give a teeny hint of blue. This is a lot of blue-green. And probably 60-40, I would say, green to blue ratio respectively. It's a 392. It's super clean. And it is a mounting that's going to give you a wider band of gold, that slightly dome style halo around it, and then a couple of extra burnished diamonds on the sides. It is a diamond weight of 26 points. I need a caller just as fast. I know we had a lot of you miss out on the kornerupine just now. Look at the inside, how this is finished. What a great viewpoint to see the clarity of the stone through the inside as well, because that's obviously, you know, a good facet pattern can hide inclusions. This one, well, there's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide, and the facet pattern is going to be there to give it a bright electric property, to give it brilliance, to give it exciting, watch this, with the way the light and the colors ripple through the stone, which I'll show you as it's on. It's also going to be super affordable. Take a look at that. This is not, and by the way, you can change the gold. I love it in the white. I don't think you have to change a thing. I think we just size it for you, but if you want yellow gold or rose gold, we will do that for you and for free. And it's not even that $59.99 price tag right where it belongs. We're going to make it a whole lot more affordable than that. It's a first caller situation. Dial in early. You know what to do because you see how quickly everything is going today. And guess what? It's not even going to be $2,000 with that amount of gold. Look at how it doesn't sit up too high, although it is slightly domed. It's going to sit relatively low profile in the hand, so you've got really beautiful wearability built in. It's a tourmaline. So again, same thing, don't baby it. It just, if this was copper bearing, and it may be because we haven't had the Congolese material, there's been so little of it, it hasn't been given the full complement of testing that they do gemologically to determine copper or no copper. But you know what? It's so beautiful. It's so neon. It's got all the liveliness, all the brightness. I don't know if you ever will see a prettier tourmaline than this, and it's not even $19.99. Forget about it. We'll blow it out right now. That's what we're doing all throughout the rest of the year. It's about moving as much jewelry as we can. It's about getting you a value that is a superstar, and you know what we're going to do? Make it even better than $19.99. First caller, I think we've got somebody thinking about it already. That's going to happen. You have to dial in before you see the price tag. It's the only way to get in on these deals. And this one's going to be $1,699. I'm saving you another $300, and Jason says I'm taking it. I'm not missing on that one this time. All right, so that one's gone as well. Congratulations. Let's get to our big time kunzite. Oh yeah, they don't stick around, and oh, this color, it's an emerald cut. It's got the most saturated color possible. It's 1122584, and that is a 7-carat 88. Yes, please enjoy this one. And there's a one only situation yet again, so you know how important this is going to be. The pieces are going long before I even price them to their lowest. Every single piece has gone at much higher price, and then I drop it anyway. So just rest assured I'm going to do the same thing with our 788 with 39 points in diamonds. I triple stack on each side. How about that? Like a little staircase of diamonds on each side there. And then it looks like 4 rows, doesn't it? That's because the basket that first row sits up against is mirror finished, so it almost looks like there's another row of diamonds without there being another row of diamonds. See that? It's actually 3, but then you see it looks like 4. I love that about this ring. It's like you're getting the illusion of more diamonds than you actually even paid for. And there's only one. We'll change the gold. I love it in the white, that beautiful contrast of that orchid, pink, purple, blue. Here it is on the hand, supposed to be, well, here's another $39.99 piece. We're not going to do that. There's something elegant about getting, this is a big stone, but you see how wearable it is. And of course, the emerald cuts that are able to stay true, solid through and through like this does, exquisite. Tells you everything about that super high level quality you're getting, and it's not even going to be close to $39.99. I know we can't keep, especially our emerald cuts. They tend to be the most popular of all are the emerald cuts, because I think it's almost like doing the rarity is showing off the most exquisite colors that we already have. But when you can get that color and stay true to that saturation in an emerald cut, it's showing you how strong and how significant and how rare your color you're getting here, because this is usually a very light pale pink. Think pink diamonds, but lighter. That's usually what they look like. Not the case here, because you're getting those elements of purple and blue, which is your telltale sign you've got that rarest of the rare. And it's not even $2,000, nor is it $19.99. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that. And then we have an aqua necklace coming up. So if you like aquas, get ready. But here's what we'll do on this one. Instead of even $19 or $18 or $17.99, it's blowout time. Everything's got to go. We'll make it $17.77 first caller, and then an aqua necklace is on the way. I got to know who's shopping with us today. Who was just shopping your tourmaline there, Jason? Mary. Hi, Mary. What about you, Jess? Who was shopping the kornerupine? Lynn. Hi. What about you, Tim? Who was shopping? You had a lot of pieces going out. Who was shopping with us today? Linda. Did she get both pieces that you got? Oh, that's cool. Great. They'll go great together. Thanks, Linda. So let's get to it. We've got the aqua necklace in 25 seconds. It's the brightest color. I'm going to give you a little preview of it, because this is not normal. That's aqua. What in the world? That stone does not even look like even our typical Sierra Santa Marias. If you like the drama that is that color, I wonder, I don't know. I mean, it's a full necklace. I wonder if Pam might like it too. I'm just saying, I'm just talking out loud here. But this is a really pretty 18 karat gold necklace you're about to see. Okay, so let's put it on the hand here. It's 1122195. This is that really super rich, saturated Sierra Santa Maria, and it's a freeform trillion. So it takes cues from the trillion cutting, but it's got a little more, you see, elongated shape to it, and all three sides are slightly different in length. So it's actually a 3 carat fancy cut. It's 3 carats exactly. Those are all bigger diamonds that are bezel set. That's going to be 20 points total weight in your diamonds, and it's 18K solid gold. This is a necklace, not a pendant with a chain. It's a full necklace. So let's put this in perspective. You're going to have this length here, which is going to be, I've got to double check it. It looks like it's 16, but we'll double check for you. It might be 17. It is going to sit at the base of the neckline. It's a bezel set all the way around. The center stone is bezeled, the diamonds are bezeled, and it's a snake chain that is really, you see how it shimmers. There's something about a snake chain when you get a nice width like that. And you see the spring ring closure, and then let's show it to you up close because that is so important to see this color. That is really what's key here, is that's what it's all about. Also the bigger diamonds that you have. 2, 4, 6, just 10 stones in total there, 6 on one side, 4 on the other. And it's going to be a beautiful way to get a really special, exquisite stone. This is not only just the color blue, and I do want to show you there. Do you see how they put that little bead in the back so that it sits properly? It's not going to sit just flat. They have the beads that are actually setting. Do you see that? It's like a double bezel beneath the diamonds. So it's like it sits up a little higher. It's going to be prominent on the neckline. Of course, your chain is actually, it is all attached. This is not, again, going to be something you remove. And it's got that almost like a little bit of a different snake chain. It's not completely rounded. It's got a little more width to it, but you see how it's smooth, and then it's got those links that all line up. It just is beautifully done. What if we give it away? And it is going to be a giveaway, and it started at $93.99 and nowhere near that. And then you see the shimmering off the reflection of the links there. Love that everything's set down into the gold, so you never have anything that's going to snag. I mean, we think about it, we're in sweater weather, and it's, you know, the winter season coming up. So not going to snag your cashmeres or your cowl necks or your scarves that you might, you know, elegantly drape around your neckline when you walk into the party, and then you remove your wrap, and then you reveal this stunning Sierra Santa Maria. Just love that glamour. I wish it was cold enough sometimes to do that kind of fashion sense out here. We don't get to do that very much because, you know, we don't even own coats. But, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I can just imagine like the grand reveal, and then you've got the perfect way that it's practical but modern, the way it's all set. And it's going to be, you know what, instead of $2,000, yeah, we just took a $9,400 piece and got another 2. We're going to keep the party going with all of our assorted pieces, and not a necklace that's going to be $19.99 even. And that's a ton of 18 karat solid. Stays in the white gold, of course. It is a designer piece, and that is truly the best color of Sierra Santa Maria we have. And all of the Sierra Santa Marias are top, but this one just has a shade of blue that is beyond. We're going to make it $1,888, one color only on our Sierra Santa Maria. If anything, I mean, it's beyond what you'd even get in a blue diamond color. It's more on cue with really, I mean, there's really nothing. I mean, sky blue topaz are much later. Sapphires are much deeper and darker. So this really is that standalone best of the best aqua. And then we'll show it again on the hand here. And then I better go ahead and just make sure that we get you a little verification here on the link, since we never bother to write that down, and it's kind of important. So I'll give you something to look at here before, just while I go ahead and just get that length here verified, because I can guess all day, but sometimes it's a little tougher to guess just based on looking at it. So it's actually going to be, it is 16 inches in length, so we'll put it on the neckline for you next so you can see where that's basically going to sit. It's not a choker, but it's definitely going to be that piece that sits at the base of the neckline. I'm just showing you it against a skin tone so you can see it, but it's definitely going to be that style that even from a distance away, look how bright blue it is. So 16 inch, basically that sits right about where my microphone is typically, or right a little lower than that on an average neckline. So keep that in mind, and then we'll go right back to our stunning hand shot here so we can show it to you one more time draped against the hand so you can see it a little closer. But that's going to be only $18.88. Let me know if you'd like that one. And then here we go. Yellow sapphire, but a pendant is here too. So like I said, a lot of unique varieties today in jewelry we don't always get to see. And if you'd like our aqua, give me a call. We're going to keep on moving. And of course, the kunzite is still here if you want that one. We even have a teal sapphire. We have a teal sapphire in a ring. We have a yellow sapphire. And then I felt like, since we are with aquas, and if you want a little more even flash than the trillion gave, and trillions usually are really good at that. But then there's this round. And when you have an aqua that is, again, saturated to the hilt, It is around, and this is one of our bigger stone sizes, and we just needed a big old reduction on this one. It stays in the white gold. It's 112-1415. And that is the aqua that is head and shoulders above all the rest when you consider every single detail of it. From size to cut to color, it has it all. And just like any stone, if you get a stone that is, for example, we see it with tanzanite sometimes, it's kind of a give or take when you get a round, because sometimes the round, it gives you a lot of extra brilliance and flash, but that can sometimes take some of the vibrance of the color away because you're so distracted. The eye is just looking at the flashes and the fire and the brilliance. When you have this stone, there was enough saturation inherently so that even after the round cut, which is a Portuguese cut round, it is still powerful flashes, but it's still that really intense, beautiful, rich blue color. That's what we love the most. It's a 643. That's one of our bigger aquas we ever bring you. It also has a carat 07 in diamonds. This would be considered a classic style mounting because it's got that big halo around it, and then it's got all the sides done in pave. So you're getting a lot of diamond weight in total here. We are so ready to get it home. It's a carat 07 in the diamond weight, and that's all finished on the inside. There's only one, stays in the white gold. That should tell you a little hint about the discount and the way it's going to drop here in price. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be $79.99, which is where it started. Just going to show you right there. There's the ring, there's the price. That has now been reduced in a huge way for you on this Saturday, and it's not $79.99, but watch this on the hand because you got to see it. From a distance away, still the color, still that glorious blue. I love this. They even did the under gallery patterned to match the facet pattern of the stone. So we created that when you've got, you know, the stone was the inspiration here, and a design detail that carries through the under gallery like that is very unique and just shows you the lengths we go to make sure that you have designer decadent jewelry all the way around. And this one, oh my goodness, look at how beautiful this is on the hand. So still maintaining that rich, saturated, best of the best Sierra Santa Maria blue color. Not even half of this price at $4,000. We're going to take it even lower, and this is where, again, one caller only steals it on a Saturday. That's what we're all about. So it's not even going to be $39.99. I mean, really? When you talk about diamonds from side to side, from every single angle, it is a bigger ring. That's why that comfort under gallery is built in, so that it is still just sitting beautifully, gliding onto the hand, always feels amazing. Not even $39.99. We have one. So it's obviously, it's go time, and this is where nothing's sticking around. So make sure you dial in really quickly, because what if I take another huge discount? And not just another $100, which is great at $38.88, or another $37.99. We're not doing that. We're going to get you the best value, and I can guarantee you everything and anything you see today in this next 2 hours and 28 minutes we have remaining, they will all be the best values anything can possibly be. This is why things are going quickly. This is why you want to dial in early. This is why you don't want to wait. If you're thinking about anything on the air, you dial in right now to make sure you can get it, because it's not even $3,500. And for one of our largest Sierra Santa Marias we've ever had, that is a value. To get specialty, inherently more money for that cut, usually, except for what I'm doing, because that's why it's $79.99. We're going to bring it down even below $3,500. It's already verifying. This is go time. Again, whatever you do, just make sure you dial in as soon as you possibly can. That's the key here today throughout really the shopping experience here, but I'll actually make it $2,999 instead. So we've got a really special stone under $3,000, and then of course tons of diamond weight to go with it. So that's a one only. And speaking of big stones, we have our large ruby, our 352 has come out today, and that's got a discount. It's going to be quite the day for all kinds of values. And then we have a quick wheel for you as well for our bottom of the hour. So I'm going to get there. We've got, oh, and if you missed out on the tourmaline, you know, the blue-green tourmaline we had at the Congo. If you missed it, we have something that's similar but in smaller size coming up, and that's on this wheel. So I'm going to start off with our wheel. It's 4 different pieces coming up, and we have everything from tourmaline to zircon to turquoise and then an opal, all coming down to their lowest prices. We cannot leave this here though. $29.99 can't stay. It can't stay. That price is too low, even for the mounting by itself. It's like the free stone in the middle is obviously the more valuable part and aspect of the ring, and yet here it is for $29.99. So a major, major value. And then we got to keep on moving. Here's what we have next. This is the wheel you got to shop on, because here's the tourmaline that I know is going to be, we had a lot of people miss out on the blue green, so I wanted to bring this out to you really quickly. It's got that, interesting because there's multiple colors of green, and then you see at the base there's a little bit of blue. So it reminds me a lot of what we had a few moments ago in that oval stone. Now maybe you like a pear shape, it's elongated. We also have the zircon, we have an opal. Oh my goodness, that opal's stunning. And then I'm going to move this for the back just for the moment because we have a turquoise here as well. So maybe just to break up the colors here, I'll put the zircon in front, and then we'll bring you our turquoise with, yes, yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. So needing a little bit of room here, but look at all those gorgeous colors we have. So our pink zircon in the round, which to me is like that perfect match for a pink zircon, any zircon, already electric. We want to bring the round cut. Then you've got your turquoise. Here's our gorgeous blue, green, tourmaline. Again, don't wait on any of these one of a kinds. And then there is our opal. Beautiful. It's a large stone too. That's a carat 60, and it's going to be every color of the rainbow in that opal, yet going to be the most affordable way to get yourself a stunning Lightning Ridge black opal, an all natural. That's all we do. No doublets, no triplets here ever. Never had one here. Never sold one in my life, actually. So that's really exciting. We've got only the best. So all that color is actually natural in the stone, but you also have a choice of 4 great pieces, and they're all one of a kind. So we want to warn you that these prices are tumbling down. Everything's going backwards. You get the greatest value. You're going to see it right here. I'm going to make sure we get these out at the door. And remember, that opal is a carat 60 with a perfect halo in diamonds. Then you've got the turquoise. That's a huge turquoise. I mean, that probably sets the tone for the wheel as far as probably giving you the impression that maybe this is going to be a $49.99 wheel just based on the turquoise, right? Because a turquoise of that size with yellow and white diamonds, keep in mind that Sleeping Beauty is a 370. So that's a major size. But then you have the zircon in the round, the gorgeous blue green, which I guarantee you someone's talking about already, and they are one of a kind. Now, as far as gold color, we can change any one of them you want. So there's that too. So despite this coming down to a teeny tiny little price, you still get the option to get exactly what you want in gold color and size, get it shipped directly to your doorstep, and save all yourself the trouble of going around looking for exotic rares that in this wheel you're never going to find anywhere else. Even if you go to the highest end retailer you can think of. If money was no object, you don't get a better quality than what's up here on this wheel. Take a look. Not going to be $49.99. Come on over and we're going to make them a lot more affordable than that. You got to make sure you're on the lines and tell your operator right away which one or ones you're thinking of owning, because they're not even going to be half. And I know we're starting high end with this wheel, but I can't help it. If I get the opportunity for the rest of the year to discount everything as I please, you better believe I'm going to bring out some really high-end jewelry, like everything that's up here. And that's our 4 carat 33 zircon round. That's our 370 turquoise with yellow and white diamonds. That's our carat 60 black opal out of Lightning Ridge. And then we have the carat 63 in that gorgeous blue-green tourmaline that is, again, clean. And it's 38 points in diamonds around it. Change the gold on anything. Let's not even do $999. That's what I'm talking about. And someone's going to get that turquoise in a hurry. That actually might be the first to go, because being almost 4 carats of Sleeping Beauty's best, amazing. They're not $999. Hold on, before you sell any of them, we're going to make it even better. They're not $989, $979, $969, $959. Everything's got to go off that wheel. Make them $949. Which one do you like? Thank you, tourmaline, right? I kind of figured. Let me try it on for you right now. Do you already have it? It's going on the hand right now. It's 11222495. It's already gone. There's our blue-green tourmaline pear shape. That's the big carat 63 with 38 points in diamonds. Little split shank there, and white gold is my recommendation on that one. Jason's got it. Congratulations. Thank you. 3 left. That's it. $949. Yes, go ahead, Will. The aqua, you got it. On the hand one more time. Here's the Sierra Santa Maria from previously, and we'll show that on the hand as we'll get right back to our wheel. Here's the aqua for you, Will, on the hand. It's just a little large for me, so I'm going to prop it up there for you. But that was our 643 with the carat 07 round Portuguese cut Sierra Santa Maria. That was $29.99, by the way. So I know we're just giving you another flash on the hand. Yes. You got it. Opal under gallery coming up. 11222397. Here's your under gallery for the opal. It's finished all the way. You see, Tim, how the band goes all the way through, and then the basket sits on top of that, and then the basket's actually quite, it's a little bit concave. You see how the basket's not one straight line? It actually dips in a little bit. Then you've got your opal, which is all natural all the way through, and then you see it's got that beautiful mirror finishing through the gold all the way through the inside. So let me know which one you like. Yes. Turquoise, let me try that on. That's going to be item number 112-1996, and that's a 370. Sleeping Beauty, solid. It's a beautiful blue color. It's a stark blue. It's got 11 points in the yellow diamonds and 56 points in the white diamonds, and then we'll try it on for you. Look at the size of this 3-carat 70. Now, I'm going to see if I can get this teeny size on my hand, and I can, but may never come off. Take a look. That is not something I should do, but there it is. There's the turquoise. Yeah. Say what? Say it again? Oh, sure. On the middle finger? You got it. What were you originally saying? I heard down on knot. What's that? What? I'm sorry. Okay, the middle finger? Sure. Oh. Middle of the finger. Like on the knuckle? You want to see the ring on the knuckle? Okay. We'll do that. Okay, that's the turquoise, and then I'm going to go ahead and get that turquoise off, and then we'll show the aqua again on the hand in a different perspective. So just to be clear, you want to see it on the ring finger, but on the knuckle area? All right, so here we'll do that. Probably not where you're going to wear it, but there it is, but that'll help me kind of show you. It's just a little large for me. I mean, that's why we size for you. You know, you're probably a different ring size than I am. We're all different, right? So we make sure we size it for you. This one's right now 7, so it's just like, you know, a size and a half too big for me. That's why I kind of, you know, anchored it. But yeah, there you can see how it looks. From the side profile, you see how it's really set in. Obviously, they have to have a basket that's going to elevate the stone enough to accommodate the pavilion of the stone because it is a round, so it's got a little depth to it. But then you see that beautiful pave on the sides there. So that's that's not $9.49, it's $29.99, just to remind everybody. And then the wheel that we have, what's remaining, is $9.49 a piece. So those are your last choices there: turquoise with yellow and white, zircon, or the opal. And I can't believe the opal's still here. That opal is heavenly. Beautiful colors, and it's really rare to get the yellows and the reds, and you're getting it in that one for $9.49. Any other questions, Will, or do they want to see that up close maybe one more time? Just want to make sure we get all those questions answered because that's one of our better values. I know there's several people talking about it right now because it's now our 3rd time seeing it. So let's move on from our wheel, and then we'll show this is the aqua one more time. Just a beautiful look there, and all that color and all that intensity is just as it is in person, just like you see it here on camera. So it's a beautiful, beautiful stone. I mean, one of our best we've ever had in aqua. And then think about the necklace to go with it because the necklace has the same color, just a different cut. Yes, Andy, go ahead. Who was it? Catherine? Catherine from Illinois, thank you. Did she get the turquoise? Oh my goodness, Catherine, thank you so much. Enjoy and happy holidays to you. We'll have your ring right out to you. And then don't forget the zircon and the opal still available from that last wheel. And then here we go. Who got the tourmaline there, Jason, with you, that blue-green pear shape? Thank you, Vicki. Where was Vicki calling us from today? That's Oklahoma. Yep, Oklahoma. Everything's probably okay in Oklahoma, right? I hope so. Even better now that she's got a tourmaline coming her way. Way to snag that one, Vicki. And then we've got the big pink diamond. All right, so Will, any questions on that one before we go? I can come in a little bit closer on this aqua. I can't leave this here. It's too good a stone. It's too bright a color. It's too amazing of a cut to be here at $29.99. So that's the one to own right there, and over a carat of ES diamonds as well. Then we're going to get to, we have a yellow sapphire pendant. It looks like a yellow diamond, but without the price tag. So that's always exciting. We'll see that coming up. And then we are on our way. We've got Alexandrite in a funky cut. We've got the beautiful, anybody collecting pink diamonds out there? Because we do have a pink diamond that is that 50 pointer that's new that I mentioned. And guess what we have in a men's ring? The most, I gotta flash this. It's the most pink imperial topaz, and it's in a men's style, which doesn't mean it's only for the men, but look at it. Look at that color of that stone. That's here as well. That is like a true, I don't know, it just gives me like flamingo pinks, you know, where there's maybe just like a little touch of golden, but, you know, not like a Barbie pink, but it's got that little touch of golden to it. Anyway, that's here too. All right, aqua is 2 people verifying. We'll see who's got it. Coming up, it would be remiss if I didn't show this early because it's just that major. It's our first new pink diamond in about 2 years. It's 11222673, and I'm talking about a significant size stone. So good in color. So look at this. So large, so stellar. We sent it to GIA. That was the first order of business, was it had to go to GIA to be certified. And that's because it's a very, very, very big size that is a 1/2 carat cushion cut square. It's a VS2 is what they actually determine, which is the beauty of getting a GIA cert, is that you've got every little bit of information you could ever need or want about your stone. It is spectacular. But if you're going, oh, 50-point stone, okay. remember what we've been seeing in pink diamonds. When we have them, which is seldom, we either have the smaller stones, which are, granted, a 1/4 carat is still a large size in a pink diamond, and we've been doing those, but 1/4 carat doesn't compare to a 50 pointer. And a 50 pointer gives you a nice big size without going the 1 carat route, which makes them $70,000 here. And we've got 3 1 carat stones. That's because they're $70,000. So they're here. And if you want them for holidays or for collecting, yes. Okay, we're going to go back to the opal really quickly here. I don't know what you mean by how big. So it's a carat 60, but I can get you a millimeter size. Is that what you mean? Okay. So take a look at it on my hand here. That'll give you a little better perspective, first of all. And then we'll get you a millimeter size. If I can find a gauge here, we'll get you a millimeter size on it as well. But that's our black opal from Lightning Rich. Remember, it was a carat 60 in size here. And then I'll go ahead and measure it. This is a millimeter gauge. So they're just, if they want the dimension, this is how you go about that. You actually just put that, to get the width of it, it's a 6 millimeter wide. And then it should be about 8 millimeters, but I'll get you the exact, because the millimeter gauge can do that for us. It is going to be an 8 millimeter. So it's 6 by 8, which is actually kind of rare to get a calibrated size in an opal, but it's an oval, and that's going to be 6 by 8. So you see that color even from a distance, how bright it is. Then you see the diamonds that go every which way around the stone, down the sides. Remember that diamond weight on the opal is 24 points, and it's in the yellow, but you also have the opportunity to change that too. So that's the opal for $949. Just another look at that one, and a great look from a distance where that color just gets stronger and stronger. And if you're out of a, thank you, that's gone. If you're out of a TV light, it's going to get even stronger. But take a look again at this pink diamond, which is 1122673. And this is our 50 pointer. Now, I need a collector on the lines quickly, because you know these new pink diamonds. We haven't been getting any new ones. And this is what's so special and rare about it. It also happens to be, well, it's exactly 50 points. So this is not a light half carat, it's an exact half carat, which is important because that hits one of those magic size thresholds in diamonds in general, but in a pink it becomes even more important. And then you've got a VS2 caliber quality. It's called a very light pink, and let me just show you the cert here because this is going to come with it. So GIA has done this full grading report with a cert number. The shape, which is a cushion modified brilliant, it is almost square, 4 by 4.3, and then you've got a 50-point very light pink, all natural color, and VS2. Proportions of the stone, no fluorescence on it, which is great. And you've got, of course, your clarity diagram. Now, this is something that, look at the size of that stone. If the size were this big, if that 50 pointer was this size, that's where you would see the inclusions. That's why they map them out, because you're not going to see them with the naked eye. So that's front, that's back, and then, of course, your color grading chart and your clarity grading chart, as always. So that's the cert that comes with it. It is supposed to be, and this makes a lot of sense just based on what we've seen in the past. $25,999 price tag. That's not here for everybody. We know that. Let me make a very important pink diamond a very pedestrian price. This is what it's all about. It's about value. It's about discounting even my finest. Now, as far as other diamonds, because there are others, and quite frankly, I only want to talk about the 50 pointer, but you're getting 31 points of additional pinks and 69 points of additional white diamonds. So all that, and that means exactly 1 carat in that bridge, no longer $26,000. There is a big void now because I have nothing else. If you were to go up, my next largest size is a carat plus. If you go down, well, the other day I sold all the 1/4 carats. So I think at this point we've got a 13 pointer. So we're running low on pink diamonds in general. But this is the size that's always been elusive because it gives you a big size without a gigantic price. $26,000, nothing for a pink diamond that's even graded. This whole cert is coming with your piece. So you have got all the literature you'll ever need. It makes appraisals a breeze. It makes insuring a breeze, all of that. That's why we've done it for you. It's, you know, these are finished pieces. So it's a whole complicated deal. If you're going to take a stone out of your setting, send it off, you're without it for months at a time, that's kind of a little bit of a frightening endeavor to be sending pieces off to GIA. So we just did the certification for you. That center stone has all the details you need. It makes it, again, that collectible we want to have. And, you know, it's not even going to be $26,000. You got a great value coming your way. It's brand new right now. Doubt this will ever get another look on the air because a collector is going to snap it up in a hurry because that's what happens on really, really good deals. They don't stick here. They don't stay. They don't stay with us because you all know, and you've probably been waiting for something like this. So here it is, and it's not even going to be $20,000 or $10,000. And at $99.99, we could pretty much say goodbye to this one here. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the hand. It is not going to be $99.99. There is a reason I'm showing this in the very first hour, and that is because it is one of the strongest values we've ever seen in pink diamonds all time. And it's happening for somebody right here, right now. And it's not going to be 9,000. It's not going to be 8,000. I don't know how we're doing this on a half carat VS stone, but it is one of our best. I can't say enough about it, but it's not even going to be $88.88. Or even $79.99. This is your moment. GIA cert coming with it. Gorgeous bridge that incorporates even more pink diamonds. So think about it. Your pink diamond weight is actually a total of 81 points altogether. And it's not even 7,500 or 7,000. It's $69.99 to the very first caller who says, yeah, I'm taking it. I'd be silly not to take it at that price. There it is at $69.99, brand new for you. So huge opportunity and value. One caller only. We'll give that 30 seconds. And that's our new one today. One of our very, very important stones right there that we've ever had. 50 points is a huge size in any natural color of diamond, but especially as you get up, not every single color, guys, is the same price per carat. Yellows are, as much as we love them, they're rare, but they are far more commonplace than the pinks. The only thing that really tops the rarity of pink would be your blue diamonds and really, you know, some of your reds. That's about it. I mean, the pink diamonds are just pure luxury, and this is special. So it's $69.99. Okay, coming up, we've got a big turquoise on the way. We've had some turquoise already from our wheel. We can get you even a brown. We can do that. We can do all your requests if you have them. Please get those in. We got that men's imperial, which reads really, really pink, and then we have brand new all the way through, and of course our top of the hour in 10 minutes. So looking forward to that as well. And here we go, coming up. Think about it. Think about that one for $69.99. No better value. And if you're doing the research, well, you know, there's just no place like TVON when it comes to value. Okay, also, we had some earrings to match this ring, and now I got the ring, and it looks like a gift, doesn't it? It looks like a big holiday bow, a big present without being too bow-like where it's only for holidays. Take a look at that. This is one major piece, and for me, it's the satin finishing that really just takes it up and over the whole realm of like expected jewelry. We've got a great designer style here, and it's going to be item number 11222687. This is, yes, being this time of year, just looks like the most perfect package topper here. A beautiful way to show off a great color emerald, but this is what's so impressive. Put all the designer elements, which are so aesthetically pleasing, aside for a moment, and let's just hone in on the fact that we have a 1 carat plus emerald in a round out of the Muzo mine in Colombia. It's a carat 05. Usually, in the past, when we've seen rounds, even if they're a little more hazy or a little more cloudy, they are usually well under a carat. This is still over a carat in size. Think of how big that rough piece of material must have been to actually be able to create a round cut and still have it be large in size at over 1 carat. That is everything. It's a carat 05 Muzo Colombian stone. It's got 43 points in diamonds as well. So it's not overly done, but this is where you have the alternating mix of the gold and the diamonds. The gold and the diamonds, they ribbon their way around this round. The overall shape of the ring is a round. It's the satin finishing that I adore so much about it that gives it that little extra edge, just that uniqueness factor. Take a look. It's brand new today. I know we've had some earrings that have been here to go with it. If you'd like to see them, let me know, but here's what we've got that is not even going to be, wow, there's a $59.99 price tag on this one, and I want to change that right now because we had a really, really busy, again, we've had a busy first hour, and I know this is just everything when it comes to an emerald, and these emeralds usually are out of reach. They're usually completely out of reach, right? So, especially in 1 carat size. Well, look at this. This is, oh my goodness, so bright. It's brighter than our own holly leaves in the graphic. Look at that, a natural emerald stone out of Colombia, and look at how bright and intense it is, even compared to computer-generated graphics. That's amazing. I'm going to help you out here. We're going to put it up on the auction block, and yes, the first hour auction is always risky. We're going to try it right now, and we're going to give you a major moment. Look at how beautiful from all the angles, too. You can see those ribbons of gold and diamonds that are alternating. That great look. What about on the middle finger or the index finger? Amazing there, too. But it's not even going to be $59.99. Wow. We're just going to help you out here. And I know it's too good of an emerald to go too low. So should I do it anyways? Oh, yeah, I will. Let me zoom back because there's a really, like the end of the ribbon there is actually up at the top. See that? How that top center piece of the gold there is actually a little more, it's curled as if it is like, it's like you took a ribbon. I wish I could actually make a ribbon in real life even look this pretty. But it's like you took the ribbon and then you just coated it in diamonds and gold here. I want to try something here really wild. It's a big stone. So obviously that dictates that there should be a certain level of pricing that's maintained because it's a 1 carat 05 gorgeous round. And is this the emerald? By the way, our emeralds, aren't they those included stones typically? Aren't those usually those hazy, dingy, included, where you see all kinds of inclusions? They look a little hazy, they look a little cloudy. Isn't this a type 3 stone? Yeah. This stone is defying the odds of natural emeralds here, and it's not even going to be $5,000 to start. Let's try something. I want to get everybody on the phone lines. We have 5 minutes till the top of the hour. And you know something special is coming up when the top of the hour arrives. So instead of 5, instead of 4, instead of 3, let's not even start at $2,000. I am ready to help somebody. I don't know if it's going to be for everybody because this is a more unique style. You know, there's classic mountings that we do all the time, halos, basic styles. This is anything but basic, but we felt like the stone deserved it. It needed something special. It needed all the bells and whistles and the bows and diamonds. And that's what it got. So instead of even $2,000, let's watch this. Even better, not even $2,000. I kind of figured first hour auctions are tricky, especially on a weekend. So let me try something a little different here and not even do $1,900 or $1,800 or $1,700 or $1,600. This is the way, and if you wanted it just for the stone, hint, hint, we don't sell loose stones, but if you wanted that just for that loose gem in the middle, oh, it'd be a value for that because it's $1,500. And that's it to open, and we'll go $10 increments. Look at that. Okay, we'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. If we don't get it open, we move right along. But that is the gift right there. That emerald is a gift from Mother Nature. I mean, remember, this is an emerald. It is supposed to be included. I just can't get over it. The round, the color, the brightness. It's not that lighter. You know, you guys know this. A lot of times you have to go to the chivor material to get that bright liveliness to it. But then with that, it usually dips down to a lower saturated color. And that is not lower saturation. That's the muzomine. It's the muzomine color with the clarity you would normally get out of a chivor. We have no open. All right. We'll move right along. We got 4 minutes to the top of the hour. I'm running through a lot of great jewelry today. That's the goal. We got to move a lot of inventory in the next few weeks that we have together, right? Because we got to move it all out because beginning of the year is kind of like a refresh. So here's where you've got something really special. No open on that one. I'll tell you what, if anybody wants it, we're just going to, I shouldn't know because it's $59.99. Okay, so we'll just move along. We'll just move along. It's a $6,000 ring. I got a little carried away on this one. Okay. Seems like you might be verifying on this one? Sure. Let's do this on the hand here. Here's what it looks like on the hand, again. And I wanted to show you the dimension again so you can see how it wraps and wraps and wraps. Those are like literal bows and ribbons. It's not flat. It's a 3-dimensional piece. And we are verifying. So I'm giving it a couple extra seconds here because it looks like we are verifying on this one. Okay, might be verifying an open here. Let's see what we got. $10 increments only, but that's all really a moot point until we get that open, and we're making sure. Let's see, Tim, Will, Jess, anybody want to get this one started? Look how pretty that is. And emeralds always do this, but look at how much bigger it looks when it's on the hand. If this wasn't here, if it didn't say 1 carat 05, if that just didn't say that, what would you figure that stone is by looking at it on the hand in that gorgeous ring? What would you figure when you see how that's done, right? And then these ribbons of gold, it's satin finishing, which is why, and a lot of people like myself, I want as much shine and sparkle as possible. I used to think, oh, why would I want a satin finish? That's going to dull the shine of the gold. It actually is quite, maybe a little counterintuitive, but I actually find that a satin finish like this, it tends to have a glow about it. So you still get a shine, you still get a glow off the gold. It's gold glow. I love a good gold glow. You got the brightness of the stone. The diamonds are sparkling around it. We have, let me check and see, do we have $1,500? Because I gave it a couple extra beats here to make sure that we could, yeah, make a $6,000, $1,500 if anybody's saying, I love it. So this is it. So we have the open, right? Okay, so we've got it officially. We've got $1,500. Well, I'm no fool. If it takes that long to get an open on an auction, we probably aren't going to have this overwhelming like tidal wave of auction bidders. So I might as well just go ahead and 2-minute clock it. That'll take us pretty much to the top of the hour, and then we'll be ready for another big special. I don't know if I even have a top of the hour that's this good because of, by virtue of the auction and what's happening here, this is really extra special. We have $1,500. It's going to sell. It's a $10 advance if you want to jump in. That's a minimum, just a recommendation. You can obviously go higher than that. We'd love a good $2,500 bid right now, but it's up to you. It's totally up to you. You decide, you determine what you want to do, but I got to tell you, for that stone alone, I spent a lot of years of my career selling more loose gems than I sold jewelry. 4 days a week of loose gems, 3 days a week of jewelry. That was what I did in my younger days when I could work 7 days a week, 5-hour shows. I don't do that anymore, but 5 days is plenty. but this is one of those where I just immediately go back and I have these flashbacks of selling loose gems. You know, loose gems by themselves, in the tweezers, in a box. What would a Colombian emerald that looks like that go for even back then? And that was 20 years ago. That was 15 years ago. That was, 13 years ago. All those years of selling loose gems, I would never, and that was back in a different era of gems and jewelry. And so for those of you that think, I can't afford fine jewelry anymore, maybe I did in the early aughts, but I can't do it anymore. This is where an auction here at TVON on a Saturday morning when I got very little viewers here, because it's the holiday season and it's in full swing and everybody's out and about, you're here for the value. We're still here. While everyone's out retail shopping for, those electronics and those toys and all the things they need to check off the gift list, you're still here shopping great savings on the finest in jewelry. And that's what I say is the greatest thing. So we are at the top of the hour, so welcome to the show. You can actually now, if you just tuned in, jump in on this auction because we're just about to wrap it up with a bow. Take a look at it one more time, 2 minutes on this one, and then we go. It is time to dial. And how are we doing? Meow. Hi, kitty cat. Oh, here they are. I was like, I saw these like a week or 3 weeks ago, or I don't know when I saw these, a long time ago. I said, I knew there were matching earrings. I've seen them before. All right, so we'll bring out the earrings to match. Coming up next. Did somebody request these, or are you just bringing, you're just bringing them out because I talked about them. All right, good. We have matching earrings coming up next. We'll show those to you. A little addendum to the auction here, if you will. And then our last call is right now. What do we think? Is this all going to be 2 minutes for nothing? It might be. It might be. The earrings are let me just flash them now while the ring's up here. That's the earring. Whoa, see? It's the perfect match. It really is. Same design, just scaled down a bit. Gorgeous, same clarity, brightness, beauty on the emeralds. Oh my gosh, those are coming up. They're not included in the auction, obviously, but I'll do a great price on the emerald earrings. So those are coming up for you. We'll just give those like a little, 30 seconds next in case anybody who, maybe you just want the earrings, or maybe if you're lucky enough to win the ring, which has now 54 seconds to determine our winner, then you could get the earrings to match because, oh my goodness, look at the savings you have on the ring right now. We are in a position right now, keep this in mind, to save you $4,500. We're saving you $4,500. Here's a hint, I won't do the earrings for $4,500. So you can end up getting 2 pieces that match perfectly for less than you would be paying for one. And that is what value is all about. We have 25 seconds left. Let's see if we have anybody who wants to go 15, 10 or more. This is your last call. And I just cannot say enough about this ring, and the earrings to go with it are perfect. They're perfect. They really are. So those will be coming up next. Look at the perfect matching there. Same satin finishing, same diamonds, same gorgeous round emeralds. They're just a little smaller. Yes. Okay, so we're looking for, well, let's see if we have 1510, 1550. Tell me. What do we got? What are we doing? Here we go. Last call. I think are we done? You got it? 1510, 1550. Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Let's get the earrings. A quick look here because I know I have a top of the hour that you're waiting on. Look how beautiful these are. The item number on the earrings, 1122535. Yay! There's a 60-point total weight. This is another example of emeralds looking bigger than they weigh. Here are the 60 points total weight. There are 30 points in each, but they look more significant than that. Sitting at different angles a little bit because I have them twirled around. And then you've got 47 points in the diamond weight, just showing them because why not? They do match. If you got the ring or you didn't get the ring, it's okay. You can have these earrings to match. I'll show them to you on. We'll give you a measurement and we'll make this snappy because I just lost a lot of money. A lot of money on that ring. What else is new, right? But here's what the earring looks like from a distance. Centered post, butterfly backing. Take a look. Wow, the glow just does not quit. That same gorgeous color. That same brilliant, bright material. There they are, 5/8 or so. Yeah, I'd say about 5/8. That's a little more than a ½ an inch in diameter. And then I'll try one on for you. But there's that centered post. And then again, twirl them as you wish, because remember that ribbon design still has that little end of the ribbon. You see it there on the right side earring. You see it on the bottom where it's that little ribbon that curls up. And so that's kind of the end of the ribbon there. And then you've got all of this beautiful, same thing, satin finishing, pave diamonds inside and out, creating that dimension. You've got the 60-point emeralds. Let's take a look at one on. Oh yeah, look at that. There's your size reference there. That looks amazing, doesn't it? And you can just see the amazing glow from a distance. And I'm standing in a far darker light here, and you see how they just are that most powerful, powerful glow. We're gonna make them really affordable for you. Back to the wheel we go. And let's just, you know what, this is silly. There's a $69.99 price on the emerald earrings ordinarily. The OG, the original price. I'm gonna price match. Don't they do that like at the big box stores? Like you go get a toaster oven and then they say, well, I saw it for less down the street. And they say, we'll do a price match. I'm gonna price match with the auction. We're gonna do $14.99. And that's the prettiest toaster oven you'll ever own right there. That is just, I mean, even better, right? That's a price match for you. On fine jewelry, $14.99. And yeah, $14.99 for the matching earrings, just in case anybody wants to do that. That's a really good look and a stunning, stunning example of what the best emeralds, I mean, we're spoiling you here. Emeralds don't usually look like that. That is fabulous. So enjoy. Okay, coming up, are you ready for our official top of the hour? I know we're 5 minutes behind, but I think it was worth it. It was worth it to show that perfect match in the earrings. And thank you so much on that ring. Don't forget the pink diamond, ½ carat VS2 is still here. So is our big aqua. I think that's lasted. And a couple other pieces from the first hour, not much, but a couple, like the black diamond we started the show with, the pink diamond I mentioned, the big aqua, the zircon from the wheel, and the big aqua necklace too. That was that freeform trillion. So those are what we had left from the first hour. Okay, coming up. Let's get to it. We got something special on the way, and there is going to be, well, we do have a Paraiba today that's almost 2 carats. Okay, that's a big one. Oh, and there's a diamond ring that's in color we don't have ever, orangey champagne. It's what most people would call cognac. We're calling it orange champagne. Let me just splash this before our top of the hour officially arrives, and then we've got some great earrings for you in turquoise. Let me know on those. And then here we are with, oh, yeah, it's an orangey golden champagne. Just a quick little, I want to give it a little extra. It looks like got some water spots on it. So let me make sure I get that polished for you, because it's too good to not see in its best light here. 1122210, so 2210. Yep, much better now. This is our orange golden. Truly, most people would call that cognac. I know I would. 2210 is 18 karat gold. We're seeing a luxury carat 11, so it's well over a carat in size. Keep me updated on the earrings, guys, so I know what to tell everyone else on those. Think they're still here if you want the emerald earrings. Grab them quickly. And then here we are with a carat 11. Pear-shaped stone. 25 points in baguettes. 74 points in the round brilliance. That would be a double split shank there. And then you see, oh, this is what I've loved so much in our most recent tapered baguette mountings, is where you see different levels. See how the baguettes are recessed from the rounds? So it's a little up, down, up, down, up, down. Think of like the keys on a piano as you're playing it, right? That beautiful look. And I like what we're doing here. And do you see how there's a spike created with the rounds? They did that by using 2 different sizes of rounds. So you see that inner towards the stone there, towards the center, it's a larger diamond round brilliant, and then it gets a little smaller. So it creates that natural point that you have, which is really lovely. So it's going to be a big deal and a big value, because that's what we're here to do. You're getting over 2 carats in diamonds in total, but it's really about the rarity. And for those of you that have seen the champagnes, and maybe you want to go a little richer, a little darker, maybe this is exactly what you want. There's a red, bronze, golden element to it. All those colors coming together combined, but remember, it's all still natural. And it's supposed to be, let me show you, because I'm discounting. There it is, $24,825 down to only $99.99. But can we do a different reduction in price because that's what we're doing all day. Everything you see today, everything you have seen, everything you will see. This is going to be the greatest, I mean, slash and dash and just discount all day long. That's what we're doing. And maybe putting a bow on some shopping here for yourself. Maybe you're done. Congratulations. It would be treat yourself time because there's no excuses to not get in on these deals. If you see something you love during this weekend's event, you call in and grab it and be so proud. For example, here's our carat 11 super exotic color of diamond, pear shape, VS material still, and yet it's not even going to be half of that price. So yeah, remember where it started. 24,000 went to 10. We're not doing 5. We're not doing $49.99. Take a look at it. Welcome to the show. Only 2 hours remaining today, and we're not going to do even $49.99. This is just straight up value. Gorgeous diamond ring. Let me show it to you on the hand here. And then it's going to be another reduction. Another reduced price. Yet another big savings for you right now, and it's not even $4,000. We'll make it $39.99. First caller on that gorgeous orangey, red, golden, brown. It's all the colors together in an all-natural stone. I'll flip it around, show it the other way, because some of you might want to wear your pear shape, pointing away from the hand, just like that. So that is $39.99, one only, and then we're going to show you officially our top of the hour. Great affordable idea coming up for our top of the hour. We do have some brand new yellow diamond and white diamond earrings that are hoops, pave, wide, huge carat weight. Then we've got, remember, a yellow and white diamond ring, also a huge carat weight today, almost 5 carats. Yeah, we don't do many rings with 5 carats and diamonds. We have one today. And we still have sapphires and exotics. We have the yellow, we have a teal. Turquoise is really something that we have a lot of today. You know, I'm looking at this aqua that I have here. There's a 2 carat aqua that's priced far more than the 643 I had earlier, which is kind of weird. So, and they're both rounds. I would say get the 2 carat, maybe not today, because to get a 643 for less money, that's the way to go. Real quick, top of the hour here is not going to last. I have something very unexpected. I haven't even told you about it. Haven't even shared that this was here or an option today, but let me show it to you because we are getting into it. And when there are holidays around the corner, and maybe you still are thinking about the right piece at the right time, if the right piece were to come along, that would be perfect for somebody you care about. We want to make these values better than they've ever been. Well, you're looking at something we don't typically have. You know what that is. Item number 1122666 is actually going to be a Paraiba tourmaline in a round, brilliant cut. How rare is this? And did I say top of the hour was going to be affordable? And it's Paraiba? 2 things that you never say in the same sentence unless you're saying, hey, that Paraiba is $150,000. That's really affordable. Or that Paraiba is $600,000. That's really affordable because those would be in a lot of the realm of Paraiba, especially in bigger stone sizes or really clean material. That would be a great value. This is how we welcome you into a big hour number 2 here. I know we're about 11 minutes in, but it was worth it to show you those special pieces and think about that beautiful cognac diamond that's still here. But this is where you're getting a beautiful, beautiful stone. We had the option of making either a couple rings or a set of earrings. We went with a couple of rings so that we could spread the joy of this season, but also of gems. The joy of rare exotic gems that we hardly get to see is right here. A Paraiba round, brilliant cut, takes the clarity of a Paraiba that's already rare, brings you the round cutting, which shows that off. It is a 16-point stone. It is glorious color. You know, for those of you that if you're scoffing at a 16-point stone, do not, because this is still rare when you're talking about the world of Paraiba. And most importantly, it's still giving you what we love to see, which is the brilliance and the color and the neon flashes. It's one of those that's not here to be the biggest stone in the world. We have bigger stones. We do. The problem is I'm looking at a 191 in front of me. It's brand new. It's $30,000. $30,000 is not what everybody's looking to spend today. There are some of you that can and will, and most of us don't. And that's okay. This is the opportunity that provides us to bring this ultra rare stone to as many of you as possible in a still very elite high-end ring that's got 82 points in diamonds in this floral design. The band is even stylized, so it's not a basic band. It's not just a floral sitting on a shank. It's actually got that wraparound design. So again, imitating, this is when art imitates life, right? Because you've got the artistry of the design, you've got the beautiful nature of the precious metal and the fine diamonds, and then that really, really rare stone, but it's imitating so that it wraps around as if you were taking a real flower you picked from the garden and you were able to wrap it around your finger and wear it as a ring. That's what this does, but in all that fine material and in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, but it's limited. That's why we're starting with it this hour. Take a look at it. It's also not going to be this, wow, I love a good Paraiba deal at anything under $5,000 is considered extremely affordable for Paraiba. This is even better than $5,000. So $49.99 it's not, but I want to show it on the hand because when you get 82 points in diamonds, that's a lot. When you get the side to side and the petals are pave and you get the stone, and for anybody who says, not sure if that stone's going to be big enough to show me the color, watch this. I think it does. That's not a small ring. There's that beautiful bypass design of the band like I was telling you about that really is just larger diamonds that come up one side and then look at this side, comes down the other, and then gives you that little point to replicate a real life stem of a floral. And it's not $49.99. Come on in, very quick presentation, white, yellow, rose, gold, available for you. If you've always wanted to try Paraiba, I think this is great for the collector who even already has Paraiba, but if you're like me, you may not be breaking out your 5 carat every day or your 10 carat every day, or even your 1 carat might be considered a little bit, maybe a little high value for every day just running errands, hanging out town. This is going to be a style that is still lovely and lavish, but also easy and wearable, right? And maybe it's going to be a pinky ring, ring finger, middle, index, thumb. It works anywhere because of that wraparound design. I would say probably least on the thumb, but anywhere else here to here, you're good. And you're choosing your gold color, but it's not even $49.99. I have had really no other opportunities in my career to do something like this. So let's make this holiday season really memorable and starting right now, where you get it in a couple of days. You're wearing it and enjoying throughout the holiday season, throughout the celebrations, throughout the events and the get-togethers and the gatherings and the soirees, all of that. You're wearing your Paraiba. You're letting the world see it and admire it. You're getting to enjoy something that's beautiful and rare and specialty and bright. It's taking all that neon, giving it diamond cutting only helps that out. You don't have to pay $4,000. I'm going to discount it. And it's brand new right now. And nobody's seen it, and guess what? In a couple seconds, nobody will be seeing it going forward because it's going to be gone and sold out. And we're doing your size and your gold color for you. So it could not be prettier. It is the most affordable way, and hear me out on this, because it is truly the most affordable way to get a Paraiba in this collection. And I'm talking about, you're talking about TVON, we're probably the largest purveyors of Paraiba anywhere worldwide. So this is a moment. Take a look at it. It's not 49. It's not 39. We have 2 gone already. No, 1 gone already, rather. Are we looking to sell out here before I even get to the price? Wouldn't be the first time today that's happened. But this one is not even $3,000. Oh my goodness, it's Paraiba around. It's got so much diamond weight to it. And we're doing any gold color you wish. Thank you. Who's this for? Marianne, you got it. Oh, what a great one. What a great one. We're not going to do 39, 3,000, 29, 2,000, not even $1,999. You try it. And florals are forever. They are everlasting icons of designs. Every major designer that there's some designer rings that only have diamonds that are $70,000, always have been, always will be, except they go up with the times. This is not even a $1,500 piece today. This is the way we get you hooked up with one of the rarest gems. You're still, look at the color. You're getting an elite shape. You're getting an exquisite color and clarity. Couldn't be better. And you're getting all that with all this diamond weight, which, by the way, runs you more than where I have this price right now. And you don't pay 15, you don't pay 14, you don't pay 13. This is like a host dream come true. These are truly the moments that I literally dream about, are having rare exotic stones like this for affordable price points, because I'm here every day and I never get to do this. I never get to do this. Historically, I never get to do this. This is a moment for you to enjoy and love and get something. Maybe it is a gift. Oh my goodness, can you imagine giving a Paraiba tourmaline in a round, brilliant, in all this diamond weight as a gift to somebody? Oh my goodness. The thought is just exciting. It's not even $13.99, $12.99, $11.99, even $1,099. I have never been able to bring you anything quite like it. And the diamond weight is enormous. And it looks pretty no matter what gold color you get. I will tell you too, if you want to get two and stack them, you could create an even bigger look. Although this is not a petite ring. It's not a very small little diminutive style. It works. You saw it, and I'll try it on again. You'll see it's a real statement piece. And florals, it's almost like they're always money, right? They're always expensive. Every time you see a designer do a floral, it's always expensive. But those designers, I don't know of anybody who has a Paraiba floral ring anywhere but here. And it's not even $1,000. This is going to last probably 60 seconds if we're lucky, because it's under $1,000 and it's $9.99 to get you one here today. If you can be really quick on the lines, take a look at it. $999. Woo, that's good. And let me try it on again so you see that size, because this is not a small ring. And then we have a demantoid coming up by request, which we'll show you next. Get those requests in. And here it is on the hand. I mean, really, that is just gorgeous, isn't it? And look at the dimension. There is a little bit of height to it. So if you want to stack next to it, look at that. I always show you with the tweezers, because guess what? It replicates what a band ring would do. If it was a ring that sat on the hand, your band would only go this far. It would stop there at the outer tip of the petals. Instead, you can slide another band. I'm just saying, I don't know if you need to here. I think part of the beauty of this wraparound design to the band is to leave it like that. But if you wanted to, let's say, put a wonder ring with it, it'd be gorgeous. If you wanted to stack your simple, straight edge 74-point diamond band we do all the time, that'd be gorgeous with it. You could add a little more foundation if you wanted to. You could add a little more width if you wanted to. But it's $9.99, one heck of a value for a Paraiba, and we'll give it 60 seconds. That's already, oh my goodness, ticking down. So we got to go. We've got a Russian demantoid piece coming up. Lots more brand new where that came from. Just no other $9.99 Paraibas in the inventory, that's for sure. And that's the way to get it. So enjoy it if you love it. And then we're going to be moving on, because why not? Jason, are you thinking about this one? Anybody thinking about the Paraiba? Tim thinking about it? Will's on something else? All right. So let's keep moving. Thank you, thank you. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, and there's a new cut. Well, I can't say it's brand new. I've had one before. But I do have a tanzanite that I think we've only seen maybe twice before ever. You want to see it? It's a hexagon. Oh my goodness, look at the reds. Wowza, that's coming up as well. Excited about that one, a hexagon. Ooh, that's good. All right, demantoid by request next. Remind me, Andy, who was this for? I forgot already. Marianne. Marianne, thank you. I was too ingrained in my Paraiba presentation to absorb the request. Here we are. 112, 1416. I was supposed to have this for you on Thursday night, and I ran out of time. And it was also Thursday night. So, yeah, maybe it wasn't the prime time to show a Carat 23 demantoid out of Russia, if you know what I mean. Now it is Saturday special right here. And it also is a lot of diamonds. We kept it so classic here. I don't know why I feel like every time I see a demantoid lately, it's been yellow diamonds, yellow diamonds, yellow. I just, something about this. I think when you go this size in demantoid, this is kind of like the equivalent. Can you imagine if I started the show and said, hey guys, I got a 15 karat diamond today? You'd be like, what? That's kind of like what we're looking at here. Because when you get into bigger demantoids, they get oh so rare. And a 123, if you're thinking, well, it's 23 points more than a carat. Yeah, that's hugely exotic. Super rare to get, super rare to find, so we got an upgrade for you. And then you're getting a 136 diamond weight. Hello, hello. Double halo, really get big on those outer halos and those round brilliants there. There are diamonds continuing down the sides of the band. It's in white, yellow, or rose gold, whatever you want it to be. But I don't know what Marianne said, but if she said, give me the biggest and best, and I want color, and I want big diamonds, this is everything. It's everything in one. And this is probably why I didn't really have enough time to show it on Thursday, because it's got an $18,999 price tag. Let's change it. It's a good time, just as good as any, to make sure that we make a huge adjustment with this. Take it far back of cost for one caller to take it. I'll make this snappy and easy since it's not even scheduled for the show. We're just going to make it a really, really big value. And I mean really, really, really big value. You want to save a bunch? You're going to save a bunch. It's not even $89.99. This is one of our largest demantoids here. There's a 197. That is $10,000. That's come down. It has been tumbling and tumbling and tumbling down, but that's as low as it'll get. So if you want a size that's a little bit bigger, it's 10 grand and no more discounting. This is where you can still get a huge size. And am I going to take this one backwards? We already have by 10 grand. It's great. We're going to take it a lot lower than 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, or 5. It is a 123. This is the perfect round. This is spot on, exactly idyllic color. That's exactly what you want a Russian demantoid to look like. You don't want it to be too much yellow. You don't want it to be any brown. You don't want it to be that kind of mossy green. You know what I mean, right? Where it's like a brownish yellow green. This is that spot on, bright neon, incredible green color that you're getting. And then all the flash, all the brilliance, all the fire, everything. And it's not $5,000 and it's not $4,000 either. We're going to make this simple. It's $39. You know what? Skip $39.99. Skip it. I'll take it even lower by request. Then I think we're probably going to have to bring up that hexagon blue wing, right? Because I think a lot of people are probably going, what was that? And when can I buy it? So I'm going to bring that out next. But this one is not even $39.99 first. And we'll make it even better than $3,500. How about $3,499 instead? And that will get you the big Russian, the big carat 36 in diamond weight. Here it is on the hand. Oh my goodness, what a piece. Look at that color. Gorgeous, bright, neon, ultimate level green there. It's not a regular green. That doesn't look like an emerald. I know we had a bright, beautiful, round emerald. This is not that. This is not an emerald color. It is, when we say neon, we're referring to actually, yes, it's got an ability to glow in lesser light. Thank you. But it's also that particular color of green. Who are the opal earrings for? Who? Ronald? You got it, Ronald. Opals. Now, this actually looks a lot like the opal that was on the wheel earlier, but I think that one's gone, right? That opal did end up going. Yes. All right. Good. Thank you. All right. So let's go ahead and show you some opal earrings coming up. Marianne, let me know if that's what you're looking for, or if that's what you like, or if you need smaller or larger. We have the 197 that's larger. It's $99.99. We have a few different smaller stones if you wanted to go that direction, but what a value on that one. Let's go to these earrings. 112-0436. Ronald, take a look. I know it's a tough one to get big opal earrings, especially in black opals, right? Lightning Ridge. This is a tough one, but we got them. 0436, thank you. Here's what we're going to do. And this really, don't they remind us of that opal that is since gone, but the one that was on our wheel earlier with the reds and the yellows and the greens and the blues and all the colors. Carat 09 total weight, over ½ carat in each oval. You can wear them east to west like I'm showing you, or north to south is preferable, probably on the ear. There's a diamond weight of 46 points, and that's going to make its way. It's not that typical halo. It's going to scallop around that. So it's a little separation between the opals and the stones themselves, and you see there how that looks, and every opal different, but what a coordinating set that is. Very important to see those coordinated as beautifully as they are. Then we'll do the hexagon right after this, but it's actually going to be, you know what, got a new markdown on these $39.99 earrings, and thank goodness for that. I will show you one here on the hand. We'll give you a measure and then we'll pop one on the ear for you, but that is a gorgeous style. And yes, still with the black opals, even as intense as these are, there's no way to see all the true colors until you see them in real life. They get better. They really do look better in real life. So believe it or not, this is one that is going to be its best look right there when you see it at home, ½ an inch top to bottom, probably likely how you're going to wear them north to south on the ear. I'll pop one on for you here, and they're not going to be even, oh no, not even $39.99. Take a look. There's that size reference for you. Got a great look there. And you know what we'll do? We'll just make it easy. It's going to be actually $10.99. $10.99 for the first caller only on those earrings. That's it. $1,099. That is all we'll do. So great earring there. Let's go back to our wheel close up, and we'll see he's got them. Also, we can change the gold too. That's kind of nice. If you want white gold or rose gold, go ahead, be our guest, and then we'll get to the big hexagon blue wing. Only maybe the third time we've seen a shape like this in our entire blue wing category. So we'll see that coming up. And then let me know if you like any requests at all. That demantoid's still here. Let's get to 112-2714. Looks like, Ronald, that's the only black opal earring that we do have at the moment. So they're a little tougher because obviously you're trying to coordinate stones that never actually match up to perfection. So this is a really good coordinated set there, you can see. So I'm going to keep moving. We got a few other pieces to get to here before our bottom of the hour. And one is the hexagon blue wing. So I love this idea for those of you that say, I got 40 blue wings, I've got 22 blue wings, I've got 16. Well, you may not have one yet that is in this collectible shape and cut. And if you are trying to collect them all, this would be the moment to do it. 112-2714, it's in white gold only, and that is because that mounting is, as you can imagine, completely custom around an 8 carat 65 Blue Wing Block D Best of Tanzanite. Let me show it to you here. This one, I know it's going to lean a little bit, but that's what happens when you see that directly upright. Let me just polish it up for you and try it on. It's going to be our 865, which is an enormous size, but like a round and like a square ashcher or cushion, this is going to be really distributing the weight well and evenly across the hand. So I wouldn't be overly intimidated by the big size if that's not something you typically go for, but you're thinking of maybe stepping into the bigger carat weights, then this would be a great cut to choose. It's also going to be a diamond weight of 72 points. So that's what it takes to go all around, all 6 sides, and a really, really beautiful look. So it's going to be one only. The reds are incredible. You would think as you go into an exotic or a fancy or an unusual cut, you would think maybe you would miss out on some of that saturation, and sometimes you do. Not happening here at all. And you just see how it's like a hexagon and all the way through the center, deep within the stone, you see a continuing depth of just its hexagons over and over and over again, and just right down to the core center of the stone. An unusual cut, we know. A gray color and all the reds are still there, and yet we're going to blow it out right now. I think, yeah, as much as I'd like it to sit on its point, it's not going to. So, you know, you saw that upright. Let's make this easy. A $99.99 price tag. There should be a premium of some sort when there's an exotic one-of-a-kind cut like this. This is the last one we have that is cut like this, by the way. I don't have any others. I know we've had a couple previously in smaller sizes, but this is not something you're going to see. I just want to make you aware. It's not like we're going to see one a day going forward. This is all we have. So a good time to get it. And now we just need to reduce the price to something that we, you know, have seen some ridiculous low prices lately on our blue wing per carat. So we're going to continue that trend right now, even with an 865. And got to remind you, there's only one. So we'll make it even easier. And how about this? First caller can have it for less than $5,000. And that is a premium cut, but it's unusual and unique. And yet it really takes, it's almost like as if a round and an ashcher, 2 of our favorites, came together, gave us the benefit, kind of like their best features together, and brought it all together in this hexagon. So it really gives you that kind of step faceting, but more circular in flair. So it really is that combination of really unusual cuts together. It's not 5, it's not 4, and it's not even $39.99. We have 1, and that's it. That will be all. And yet we're going to make it even, you know what, send it out right now. We only have 1, so I know we're still awaiting a caller who'd like to collect this rare hexagon cut. I'll make it $3,499 only, and that's it. Only 1 there, and a beautiful, beautiful stone. And you can see how it's not just reds. There are 2 different ways that this lights up internally. With the reds, and then you see those bright, almost like fire-like flashes, right? Like you see from around, where it's got that twinkling effect, where it's really reflecting beautifully. That's what's happening here as well. And then you see that perfect cutting going all the way to the core center, which makes it so unusual and so exciting. Will, what were you picking up over there? Oh, good. Wonderful. Which kind? Good. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go. And who was that? Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, let's talk a little bit about, yes. Yes, the black diamond, you got it. Marcy, we're going to try that on for you again. Item number 1122492. This was that fancy facet pattern to our 175 cushion. And it kind of looks oval when it's on the hand here. It does have 76 points and diamonds around it. Here you go, Marcy. That was how we let off the show today with this carat 75 black diamond. Technically a cushion cut, but a very rounded cushion cut, almost appears like an oval visually. Has all the facet pattern that goes up and over. I always call it prismatic. Think of like a crystal on a chandelier in a beautiful estate. That would be the look you're getting here, where it takes that opaque diamond, gives you flashes around every angle, top, bottom, and sides, and all the way up to this apex at the top. It's really beautiful, and it's 76 points in diamonds. That was $949, by the way, and available in any gold color you like. So it's in the yellow gold now. You can change it up if you want. I love black diamonds and rose and white too, so that really is going to be your creative choice there. But $949 gets it to 1 caller, so let me know if that one's still available. One of our few pieces from the show so far in 92 minutes that's still available. Let's go back to our hexagon. Think if we're checking on that one to see if that's gone. And then, of course, we're going to get to some very important big turquoise earrings. I've got some great ones for you. And there is also something that you may not have seen before. Speaking of rare cuts, this is a fun one. I've only had a stone like this a couple of times ever here, and it's a thrill to bring it to you. It gives you, and I don't want to ruin any surprises here, but when you see this stone, and if I showed up wearing this ring, you'd go, oh, look, she got a big new diamond. This is not a diamond. But you know us, we don't sell synthetic, we don't sell simulated, we don't sell crystals or CZs or any faux. And we're certainly not selling lab-grown diamonds. So what on earth could it be? And if I tell you it's still rare, and it's still hexagon? Black diamond. All right, congrats. All right, so here we go. This is it. This is 1122609, by the way, the hexagon, tansy, still here. Let's just show you this. Ashcher cutting, set on its side, at an angle. That is what we know of as white zircon, or you could call it colorless zircon. You could call it silver zircon. It's up to you. But it's an ashcher cut in a 307 size, set atop a split shank with diamonds that go opposite, so each other, so it creates that unique factor. And then you've got a fabulous value. There's a lot of reasons to wear a beautiful stone like this. And for those people out there that look for diamond simulants and lookalikes and CZs, that's probably not our audience. It's just because we don't offer that. There's plenty of people out there that do. They do great things, and there's a huge market for that. And that's wonderful. I mean, the look of diamonds for all, right? That's good. But we're all about exotics, natural, high-quality stones. And this is every bit that. It just so happens that, like it or love it or not, it's going to look like a big diamond. That's what it's going to look like. The diamond weight on the sides is 7 points, so there's accents on either side, top and bottom, opposite directions. It's going to look like a big diamond. And maybe, here's the thing. I know ashcher cuts, it's not a new cut, but it's sort of been revitalized, kind of reinvigorated as a popular cut in the trade and the industry, but they're very, very expensive. They're a lot like emerald cuts and baguettes, where inherently they should have a better clarity grading, so they get really pricey really fast. And then, but a lot of us love the look. What about, there's that diamond you wear here that we don't want to replace necessarily. I mean, we love it. It's got sentimental value. It's meaningful. It's important. But that doesn't mean we don't want to try another cut of diamond sometimes, whether that's a right-hand ring or something you put on the middle finger, or maybe it's going to be the look of diamond that you want to have because you're going, I don't want to go the lab-grown route. I don't want to go the synthetic route. I don't want to go to a simulant that's going to look hazy in a couple of days and it's not going to look good. I want a natural stone that's worth something. Maybe you've wanted to try the ashcher cutting, but it's not all of us that go, no problem, I'll just run out and go get a 3-carat ashcher cut diamond next time I'm at the mall. They're very, very big, big, big money. So what we're doing now is giving you a rare stone that is specialty, that is a huge size in that great cut, and we're giving it to you for next to nothing. Because instead of even $999, I want to make sure it's so darn affordable that you can try it if you want to. See what an ashcher cut is all about. See what it looks like. Maybe you're just trying it to see if you do want to invest in an ashcher cut diamond down the road. Yeah. Sure. Sounds like she missed it entirely. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because it was a full present at the very beginning of the show. So I was like, that was a while ago. So here we go. This is the black diamond up close real quick, and then we'll get back to our zircon, I promise. But let me show you here, at least let's get the whole ring in the shot here. There it is. This is another recap up close. I tried it on, but remember, this is how we started the show 96 minutes ago. So 1122492, just want to remind everybody, this is the carat 75 up close. A good look at the way that facet pattern is built. You can see what I mean by builds up, 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 but it's not just domed or cabochoned. It's not that. It's all faceted, and you see they're almost like, some of the facets are more diamond shaped, some are more triangular shaped. You see the way the light's reflecting off those facets. Remember, that was $949, over $2,000 savings, and you're getting 2.5 carats in diamonds. So there it is close up. Let's go back to our ashcher cut though, and then I'm going to try this one on, because this really is the look of a diamond, and it's still rare, and it's still special, and it's still, well, diamonds are only singly refractive. This is doubly refractive, and there you have it on the hand. So instead, and we are doing white, yellow, rose, by the way, just FYI, so you can really change the look if you want to, but that, I'm sorry, just looks like a big old gorgeous diamond, and that's what we love. That would be, if that was a 3-carat ashcher cut diamond though, in even, let's just say, an SI quality, that would be huge, huge, huge money. So not $999, and I'm gonna take this even less, so you get an even better value, and it's not $888 or $777 or $699. We're going to make it a lot more affordable, and this is your chance to try it. Something different, something bold, and for anybody who missed out on a black diamond, we got the big one coming out, and that's going to be, which actually just debuted this week, so we'll show that. for Marcy. Marcy said, let me go bigger. We got it for you, Marcy. So Yvette got the other black diamond. Marcy will show you the 5 carat coming up. Here is the ashcher, not even $6.99. Let's take a look at this one and look at all those rainbow bright flashes. Reds, pinks, blues, greens, yellows, all of that still happening from the zircon. It's going to be $599 only, and we'll give that 60 seconds, and then another black diamond, our biggest one, is coming up next, and that'll be happening. So get ready for more black diamonds on the way. Don't forget we had a pink diamond earlier that was a ½ carat. Still have our hexagon. Still have our big round aqua from earlier. Such a great value. They gave me a 2 carat today that's got a $79.99 price tag. I'd much rather you get the 6 carat and a half for $29.99, but that's just me. That's me. I think that's a better value. And so $5.99 if you want our white zircon. That's a great one. Here comes the big black diamond, 11222411. And I know this is one of those that I wish was out there available in the world more often, because instead of someone's paying $100 for a CZ that, like I said, tends to get a little hazy and cloudy and included in a matter of months of wearing it, instead of someone getting a lab grown stone, I get it. Not everybody's got the money for 3 carat white diamonds. I totally get that. They're insane. But if you wanted to, you could still go natural. You could still go exotic. I mean, there's so many people. I just had a dear friend of mine get engaged about 2 weeks ago. She's in the television business. She's a big deal in the TV business. She's engaged to a professional athlete, and she didn't go diamonds. She didn't even go diamonds. They went big emerald. And I just think, there's more and more of that. For a while, it was pink stones, sapphires, and morganite. Seemed like every big name was getting engaged with. So you do what you want. I mean, with jewelry, there are no rules. And I think that sometimes that whole, diamond engagement ring is very antiquated. A lot of people are doing other things, and it doesn't mean you can't get the look of a diamond, but still in something that's natural and rare that actually will make you a little more stand out than all your friends who have diamonds. Yeah. Let's try it on again. Sure. Everybody take a look on the hand again. Yeah, let's try it on one more time. And there it is. So you've got that beautiful, and that's where I think it becomes even more powerful, because I get to move it a little bit more, and you see how, for anybody who says an ashcher cut doesn't flash, well, it's not a brilliant cut, but it's sure got its own set of brilliance here. So the big black diamond is coming up right now. This is $5.99 if anybody would like it. And we're going to show you right now. This is going to, oh my gosh, 11222411. Yay, it's the huge one. It's the 5 carat 34. Let's zoom back. At least I think it's a 534 because I'm going on memory here. It is a 534. Okay, good. The noggin is still working. 11222411. It is a 22-point yellow diamond halo. It has 92 points in white diamonds, so your overall diamond weight is substantial. It's going to get you about 6.5 carats in diamonds overall, and it's in the yellow gold now. Black diamonds. Remember, this is a very close-up view. You're seeing the surface where all that, you kind of see that natural carbon, diamonds are carbon, right? So that's how they are formed in nature. That's their chemical makeup. So you see it's got a nice, great finish. Those are not chips or scratches in the stone. I want to show you from the side because you see how beautiful and flat that table facet is. This is a traditional cut round. Of course, it's an opaque diamond. They're very reflective in an almost mirror-like way. And here's what it looks like on the hand. This one is wild. And it's also, the original price is $59.99. We're doing a whole lot better than that. It's now down to $17.77, and this just debuted literally this week. So that is a good chance to pick up a very large diamond weight and then get, well, how about this? A total of $648 in diamonds all together in one ring for under $1,800. And that is the way to get a very large black diamond. Now, of course, you can even change the gold on this one. Notice how you don't see a lot of the gold until you really turn it to the sides and see a portion of the band. But right now, they just opted for the yellow gold because you have the yellow diamonds there first. I think it would look beautiful in the white gold as well if you want us to change that. The halo, I would recommend leaving in the yellow and the white, but if you wanted to change the band, you can. So I love it the way it is. I think that just all makes sense to have the yellow and then the white diamonds into the yellow gold. It just looks very, it looks very right. It looks very matched. It's $17.77. That is, again, the surface that you're seeing there, that's what all black diamonds do. Obviously, the larger the black diamond is, and we're only looking at it kind of in a harsh scrutinizing up close view here. That's just a really, really gorgeous. They always have those little kind of flecks and specks to them. And that's not, again, that's not actually changing the actual plane of the stone at all. So just, you know, that's something we always see with black diamonds there. All right, 1777, yes, that's gone. Congratulations. And then we have a turquoise coming up. So I've got a few different turquoise. We already had the oval go from earlier. I have this huge round that's in a medallion style ring. It's a big oversized ring, so those of you that like small diminutive jewelry, you can look away for about 40 seconds, but this is 1114,690. It's just such a statement piece, and you know, if you like big and bold, it's our 344 turquoise round with a lot of diamond weight around it, 99 points, and that's actually created in a way that almost reminds me of our bow design we had earlier, where it's very dimensional. Look at the side profile and you'll see what I mean. It's kind of swirling and twirling around, giving you this huge automatic border. We've got this a price lower than it's ever been, so I really wanted to give it at least a few seconds here because it used to be $49.99. And for turquoise, I think we're just not accustomed to seeing $5,000 prices on our turquoise. That is totally standard out and about. If you see Sleeping Beauty varieties, that's not unusual at all. We like to keep ours a little more affordable for you. That certainly is the case here. There's a new price though. It's a newly reduced price. It's a better price than it's ever been before. It's happening right now. It's not even $49, $39, $29, not even $19.99. We have one, and it's in a lot of gold. This is far more than just the carat weight of the stone and the diamond weight around it. It is large. Bear with me. I'm gonna grab it and borrow it and put it on for you because it's large. And I want you to see it from not just up close on the hand, but across the room, because that is a large medallion style piece. That's what's so great about it. And with that, you gotta have a lot of gold weight. So it's more than just everything you see up there. It's about that heavy presence of gold weight you're getting as well. Look at how dynamic that is. And turquoise, I'll say it every time, I love it for this reason. It is one of the most versatile stones you can ever own. It goes with everything. Of course, any jewelry can go with everything, but I'm talking about it goes that extra step where it's almost like it makes everything look better. You know, I'm wearing bright fuchsias and pinks, and yet suddenly there's something kind of updated and fresh about it when you add the turquoise, because the bold turquoise just looks amazing with it. So now the pink looks pinker, and your neutrals like your creams and your ivories and your off-whites and your browns and your charcoal grays, they look brighter. Everything looks better, it seems like, with turquoise. It takes the wardrobe colors that you're wearing and really just gives it a unique kind of boldness. It's not $19.99, we're doing even better. I could leave it there, it would go. Let's take another look at it up close, and that one's not gonna be, wow, that is not even, I can't get over this. It's not even going to be $1,500, look at that. It's $14.99, let's give it 30 seconds. No way that lasts, not at that price. $1,499 for a turquoise like that. And it's a huge stone, but look at that, shows you how wide. And then let me take a look at it on the hand up close where we usually do. You saw it across the room, but here it is up close. So notice it might, if you have a smaller finger, it might go a little bit over the sides, but it's still elevated. So it's, see how I'm putting my fingers together and it's not interfering? This is not gonna be, because it sits up a little higher like you see there. So it's not gonna be a piece that even if you have a tiny finger, it's still not going to be interfering in keeping your fingers like that, right? It's not that bold, because it is bold, but it doesn't sit down at that finger level. So you've got that elevation to it. $14.99 on that one only, and it does stay in the white gold. That has everything to do with the fact that we really, to be honest, don't feel like dumping another $6,000 into remaking the mounting when you only paid $14.99. That's just all about the value there. So that one's going to be our last look. That's just a big, bold ring. I know it's not for everybody, but hey, if you like big and bold like I do, that's a good one right there. Coming up, we've got more on the way. And we only have about an hour and 14, so not a lot of time. But this takes me right into something that is more classic and also happens to be brand new for our turquoise lovers. So all that versatility of the stone may make it the perfect choice for an earring. And that's what we have here, but we've seen turquoise earrings. We've not seen this style. And it's a classic, but we have done it upright with a lot of diamond weight. The item number here, and these are brand new today, 1122536. Look at how gorgeous those are, starting with a round turquoise material. And please stay right there. They are rounds, and they will continue to roll on me if I'm not very careful like that. Here's what they do. There's more like a button style as opposed to a stud. A stud implies more just a simple stone in a basket. That's it. With this one, given that double halo, 1122536 starts with a carat of Sleeping Beauty rounds. And then you have a full, listen to this, carat 07 in white diamonds. That's as much diamond weight as we saw earlier. For example, we had a 6.5 carat aqua in a huge mounting. That had a carat 07 in diamonds, or carat 09. Was it a carat 07 or carat 09? Either way, that tells you how much diamond weight is put together to make this turquoise stand out. It was. We had the aqua that had exactly a carat 07. We have taken that same diamond weight, although, yes, they're distributed, again, 2 earrings. So you have 2 pieces of jewelry, 1 pair of earrings, 1 on each side of your beautiful face, and you get all this carat weight and all this beautiful, lovely, we saw it earlier with the ring. This would match the ring. If you still want to grab the ring, I might just go ahead and keep borrowing that and put it on, because you need to have that ring if you've got the love for the rounds. And even though this isn't that classic double halo setting in that it turns and it wraps and it does that great platform, this is. So whether you're getting the ring or not, which is still available, this is the earring to match it or match anything else that you have. Honestly, it can be anything and everything that you have. This will work with it because it's that beautiful classic style, double halo. Just really, there was one other time we had turquoise earrings. They were huge rounds, bless you, and they had the really big halo. They were $5,999. I think they're still here, but they're huge. It's not the running around every day. How do you do big diamond weights and great quality stones, but still keep it really ultra affordable? That's why we made this. I almost said invented this, right? But that's why this is a new design today and a great value, because what good is it if you fall in love with it and you can't afford it? It happens all the time in jewelry, but not here. Take a look at this. This is why you want to dial in really early. Look how beautiful these are. Wait till you see them on. Centered post, butterfly backing. Any gold, despite the fact you're not going to see a lot of the gold, still want you to get the gold you want. Look at the inside, how that's finished. It's even got that kind of spoked design all the way around it. You can see the color, the saturation, the beautiful purity of that blue all the way through even to the back of that cabochon round. They're fantastic. But they're also, as I expected, they're $29.99 list. That's what I'm supposed to get today. With an hour and 10 minutes in our Saturday, on December 9th of 2023, we are going to create one of the bigger, better earring values ever here. And maybe you've thought about getting classic white diamond studs. May I suggest a turquoise? Before you get a diamond stud earring, before you get pick a stone, before you think about other stones, other quality, other styles, other whatever, this is the one to get. Look, I just had to show you, just a shameless plug, that ring is still here and they do look great together. But if you want the earring that you see there, and that's how it looks from a distance away, so you see it's bold, it's giving you stud styling, which is classic, but really bold, shows up, everyone's gonna see them. The color, like I said, enhances whatever color you're already wearing, makes it look even better and brighter and more special. And that's because this is also, let's never forget, premium turquoise. This is the best of the best Sleeping Beauty variety. This isn't your typical turquoise. There's no veining to it. There's no green at all. It's just pure robin's egg blue, and it's not even going to be $2,000 for the pair. Let's go back to the wheel. I just think that these are luxury because, well, carat 07 and VS diamonds, but I got to really make these wild here, and this is like, you know, there's nobody that does diamond values like we do. And when we can make some really precious individual stones free like I'm about to, this takes it to the next level. You get the best diamond values anywhere. You get the really special opportunity. I'm supposed to be getting $3,000. I've got them at $2,000. We could go $19.99, but I don't know. On this Saturday, just kind of hanging out with all the values we've already had, I think we need to make this a little bit better for you, and I plan on doing so that you're not spending $1,000 either. We just made something special happen for you, and it's going to be last call, 60 seconds until they go. White, yellow, or rose, you completely decide. That's totally up to you. You take what you love, but they're not even going to be $1,000. I mean this. We're doing them for $9.99 right here, right now. To the very first callers, that's it. Only have a couple pairs to go around. And for under $1,000, where else are you getting a carat 07 in diamonds? A carat 07 of the double halo, the VS round brilliance, the perfectly matched and mated, and then your big turquoise in the middle? Take a look at that. That's wild. And we've got 60 seconds here because we only have a few minutes till our top of the hour. So we've got a last call moment here on the earrings. It's been a little turquoise run here. We've got the ring still. That's available. You've got the earrings now, which go with anything and everything. You may just have, maybe you got the oval earlier. We had an oval go out very quickly in our first hour today. This still matches because the Sleeping Beauty color is going to be tried and true. So if you have a turquoise from us, you're still going to have an earring that, regardless if it's round or not, it's going to match. That's what's important, that the colors match, that the colors are consistent, that you have the beauty of the stones, the double halo and the diamonds. Those are $9.99. How are they here? Have no idea. But that is one very special earring deal. And turquoise, you may not, if you're newer to it, and maybe you have turquoise, but usually we start with that more Southwestern styling, which nothing wrong with it. I love it. I have a lot of it. But, you know, there is something about this high-end, very high-end Sleeping Beauty. There's something about that purity of the color, the robin's egg blue, that's almost so bright you can't even stare at it too long. And the way it is versatile. The versatility of this in your collection. If you are somebody who loves a stud earring, if you can go a little more dramatic with your stud, let me tell you something, you are going to wear these more often than you even think. That's just kind of the case with turquoise. When you have a good turquoise and you see how they look and you catch that little, you know, image of your reflection just walking by the mirror at the, you know, at lunch or whatever it is, and you just see how it can take any outfit to the next level. I mean, I'm still doing it with the ring there. The ring is on and you see how powerful that color is from way far away. The same thing's going to happen with that prominent earring. The earring is just gorgeous. And over a carat in diamonds, under $1,000. It just doesn't happen. So huge value there. Last call on those. Let's take another look at it and see who's got them. Then we got to move. If you have requests, we're getting into last hour here of our Saturday together. So please let me know what requests you might have so we can help you out with those. If anybody needs a turquoise drop, like an earring but a drop, just a length that you don't usually see, I've got them. So we might as well show you every turquoise in the inventory. Why not? Because somebody out there right now is saying, oh, if only those were a drop earring. I have a drop earring right here in a lever back style. Similar style in the halo, drop style with the length, diamonds even in front of the earring with the lever back. So we'll show you those. You take your choice. What if I make the drops, which are supposed to be more money? What if I just do a quick little blowout because these are still here? And just to make sure that we have the little turquoise round earring party going on, take whichever one you like. And I'm going to do a better deal, a lower price. On the drops that you see here on the right side of your screen, in the lever back style, I'll try one on. The drop is 1113653, and that's going to be your round. You get more carat weight because it's going to be 210. You get diamond weight at 68 points. You get more gold because it's a drop earring, more workmanship because it's a lever back, and you're going to choose your gold color still, white, yellow, or rose. But in the drop earring that you're going to see on, so let's just say you want that drama in a drop. You want something a little more wow. You want something with a little movement that's really just, you know, fun and fabulous on because they give you that movement. And there again is that ring that's still hanging out here. So this is where you can choose your choice of, do you want the drop where you see, a lot of our lever backs will just have gold in the front. This has the diamonds in the front, then that big diamond round, then the halo. So you're seeing all of that together. Look at the powerful color you're still getting there. And we're going to make the earrings even better than $9.99. The stud is $9.99. They're still here. If you want the drop style, they're only $888 today. So you get a choice of, do you want the drop or the stud? Do you want the ring as well? The ring is $14.99. Huge discount there. And then you get the drop earrings for $888. Back to the wheel we go. So two choices. And this is everything. You're seeing everything except that really jumbo $5,999 pair that's hanging out somewhere. If you want the $6,000 earrings, we'd be happy to bring them out. But that is where you get under $1,000 no matter which way you go. Difference being smaller stones in the stud with a larger diamond weight. Slightly larger stone with a slightly smaller diamond weight in the drop. But the bottom line is you're choosing based on, do you want the stud or the drop? That's usually how we categorize. We want one or the other there. So you get a choice of. So turquoise lovers, rejoice. Had more of it today than we really ever have in one show. And that's so exciting to be able to bring it to you in a year-round pop of color that looks so, so good, but only in the best variety out there. If anyone needs a big ruby, there's our 352, and it is ridiculously affordable. One of my favorite color combos is turquoise and red. So just to kind of show you what that would look like, what do you think? Am I crazy? I love that color combination. I just love it. I'm somebody who likes a lot of color anyways. I'm what you'd call bold. So I love something that looks really unique together. I think the reds and the turquoise look amazing. That's our big ruby. So any last questions? Last call. We've had a busy hour here, but we still have a couple of pieces still available, like our demantoid request, our white zircon, our big hexagon blue wing. So there are pieces that are hanging out here that need to go from hour number 2. And if you want, we can do a little special something for our top of the hour that'll make this really interesting. Real interesting. We have yellow diamond earrings, a nearly 3-carat diamond weight, but maybe we need a break from the earrings? I came up here today, told you at the top of the show we had a lot of earrings, and I think you might have gone, womp womp, because the earrings are not going. But you know what? They're here if you want them. We have a morganite deal for you next, one of our newer mountings, and then we also have yellow diamonds. More big turquoise, but I think I'll take a break on the turquoise here. I think we're all turquoised out. And here we go. Coming up, we've got something very special for our top of the hour. We're about 90 seconds away. I got to show you this because this is gorgeous. It looks like butterflies on the side to me. Whether it's crisscross X's, whether it's, you know, going to be your X's and O's, at least you got the kiss covered on the hugs and kisses, which I'm all for. You know what? You've got a beautiful cushion cut. You've got pink diamonds. This is brand new today, and it's 112-2557. And that would be a morganite. One of our beautiful pink morganites has that very diamond-like pink color. And the one thing I don't have is a 2.5-carat pink diamond, so we're going to get you a 2.5-carat pink morganite in a cushion cut square. Love it. And it's hip to be square, right? Is that what they say? It's going to be really beautiful. But we're starting from square one on this one because obviously it's a new mounting. And we've got the halo. Oh, nothing better to show off the pink morganite. We decided let's not even start with the white diamonds. They're going to be there, but they're going to go off to the sides. Instead, we're going to start with pink diamonds for your wraparound halo, completely framing that cushion cut square, which is so pretty. Very unique to see a cushion cut square in a morganite or at all, and we're thrilled to have it for you. So this is going to be our brand new mounting. Welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, glad you're with us. Happy Saturday. We only have one short hour left. That's not a lot of time. If you blink, it'll be over. And we want to make sure we get you your requests, anything you're looking for. Happy holidays, one and all. I can't tell you how important and how honored I am to have you spending time with me on a Saturday this close to the holidays and during Hanukkah and during the busy season of shopping. And I'll tell you, it means a lot to us. So thank you to our TVON family for being a part of our holiday celebration, as we will be here for you as normal every day. But every day that we're normally here. Still, people are confused. I just had a panicked shopper on Tuesday email me, and she was worried we were gone. But Tuesdays we don't have a show, but the other days we do. So just keep that in mind. Schedule is on the website. But remember, no Tuesday show. Every other day we're here for you. So here's 112-2557. Fridays online only. So there you go. So I get that panicked message a lot too. Is where are you guys on Fridays? We're only here online on Fridays. The rest of the show's on TV. Okay. So here's what we have for you. Is the top of the hour is now officially arrived. Pink diamonds at 44. Wait. You're getting more pink diamonds than you're getting white diamonds? That's unusual. 44 points in the pink, 40 in the white. There's like a design on the sides because usually what happens after the halo, usually as you go down further towards the band, it gets really plain. It gets kind of basic and you suddenly just see gold. This style, we put the really interesting design elements on the side so that from all visual points, as somebody or yourself, when we look down at our hand and see our ring, when everyone else looks at your hand and sees your ring, you're seeing design elements from every single angle. So you've got almost like what looks like to me like a butterfly or a crisscrossing star design or an X. That's going to be happening. This could be your hugs and kisses, right? It's that XOX, even though that's a square in the middle, it kind of has that circular feel with the halo. And you've got rose and white gold. This is, for 84 points in diamonds, you may be going, okay, no big deal. I see diamonds all the time like that. When you get, though, a vast majority in pinks over the white, that really is an upgraded mounting. So we went a little crazy on this one. We didn't shy away from the thought of, and we never do to be honest, but you know that thought that I know I have to keep in mind as a designer because I would easily, if nobody stopped me, I'd put like 80 carats and diamonds in a ring and call it a day. But we have to think about that end point of value. So usually we have to kind of, you know, take a step back on the pinks. This one we didn't. We went over the top. Look at the size though. Come on over and see the big size. That's how you get to 44 points, by having really big, round, brilliant pink diamonds right there. That's how you get there. So that's one halo, but it's large. Then take a look at the sides with that. I think it looks like a butterfly because you have this side. It's not an even X. This side is a little longer than this side. So you've got that almost butterfly floral look. Then the diamonds continue. That's 40 points in white diamonds, 84 points in total weight. Great looking cushion cut. I had somebody just recently receive a morganite she picked up from us, and she said, I'm going to tell people it's a pink diamond. I applaud you. I mean, right? She's like, it looks, I've never seen a morganite look like a pink diamond until I started shopping, because guess what? Morganites are usually what? Peachy. They're usually orangey in color, and they're still so pretty. Don't get me wrong, it's a pretty stone. But they're not usually the look of a pink diamond. A morganite would never be able to pass for a pink diamond ordinarily. But because we give you this upgraded style, this beautiful look, this true pure pink, not dark, not hot pink, not fuchsia, but because it's a true diamond pink, that's what allows us to give you this look. Because let's face it, we're never going to have a 2.5 carat pink diamond. Those are at the auction houses that you hear about on headlines on the news, that are on the ticker, that they sold for $80.4 billion, or it's really million, but that's a lot of money too. $80 million is a lot of money. And if you're looking at pink diamonds of a big size, that's where they go. So you and I may not, unfortunately, ever, as much as we'd like to keep hope alive, we probably will not have a 2.5, 3 carat pink diamond in our arsenal. This would be a way to get it, but you're still getting an exotic, beautiful beryl stone. So all that said, we're going to go ahead and do something wild here. I'm going to make it a deal. A deal. We're going to just go ahead and take the, and I know this is a deal already, so forgive me, oh jewelry gods above, for doing this, but it is the holiday season and we got to make something happen. So instead of being $88.99, which is right here on my bag, we're going to take it even lower for you, and we're going to get it at home. That's my promise to you. Take a look and call me if you like it, because if you do, and it's a first time here, look at this, how pretty it is on the hand. I love the way the diamonds are actually going to continue further down the sides than you even see until you're moving and talking and moving around. Then you see, oh yeah, diamonds keep going, far beyond the butterfly design on the sides. There's that rich, saturated pink diamond color from your morganite. Do you want to auction it? Because I'm thinking we need to get the phone lines rocking. And skip $88.99, as much as that is a was price, we're going to take it a lot lower than that. $44.50 would be half. We could start there. It's an odd way to start. $44.50 doesn't look like a normal auction open, so we'll get rid of it. We'll just round down to $4,000, but then I still might not get a lot of people on the lines, and I'm going for it. Let's not do 4. Let's not try 3. Let's not even do $2,500. That's it. That's it. That is the beautiful, heavy diamond weight we've been waiting for in the pinks. Do you have someone thinking about it already? Loving it? Thinking about it? Liking it? I'll take a like at this point. Do you like it? Do you like it? Maybe what we'll fall in love with here is the price tag. Forget about $25. Forget about $2,000. Let's go all out. Morganite is not pink diamond pricing, but it's also not inexpensive. Morganites are tough. They're tough to find. They're tough to get. It's really a struggle to get quality morganite. That's what this is in every respect. I'm not going to do $2,000, even though we might have an open over there. I want to get a lot of people on the phone lines here. We're kicking off our last hour of the Saturday. That's it. We have 54 minutes to go, and that's not much. So here's what I'll do. Not $1,900, $1,800, $1,700, $1,600. I know it's our first time seeing this mounting together here. I'm going to tell you something. This mounting is new, so it might be like foreign to us. How we don't have anything to compare it to. We don't have any previous options to know, well, last time I saw it priced this way, or this time I saw it priced this way. So with that said, let me just give you this little bit of insight. This mounting without the morganite is more money than where I've got the open and we don't have an open. Even bigger problem. Crisis. So how about this? $1,500 to get this started. We're well below the cost of the mounting by itself before the 3 carat or 2.5 carat morganite went into the center, and that's going to be it. $10 increments will be it as well, so that makes it easy to jump in even if you're not bidder number 1. That's okay too. But for pink morganite, what a value. And now for the pink diamond mounting that I'm saying, that's the headline here. 44 points. I got to tell you, every time I look at it, I think that that's even more just because of the individual sizes being as they are. And then I know I like butterflies. I think a lot of us do. And there's symbolism that they can carry with them, whether it's about transformative, about transformation, whether it's about evolution, whether it's about certainly remembrance. The butterfly is very significant in so many different ways and so many different themes. And to get that look right now on the sides, it's so pretty. It's just like the ultimate feminine ring. And we're still looking for okay. Well, we're looking for an open on it. We don't have it. Did you have somebody thinking about this one, Jason? Oh, good. Who was that? They hung up, but I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Susan? How's Susan doing today? She's good. She made you smile, so that caught my attention. Susan, you made Jason smile. So Jason's a pretty serious dude back there. So, I felt like Susan was making you happy. So that's good. Thank you, Susan, for brightening our day. 1,500, do we have it? Nope. Okay. Well, let's carry on. New mountings are always so tough, and I get it. We don't see it like other mountings. Let's be honest. Sometimes we'll see a mounting 3 times a show. You know what I mean? And then we see it 5 times a week. And then we see it 4 weeks out of the month and 52 weeks out of the year. So we see those mountings a lot. You know what I mean? Where you guys know it inside out. And you could sit here and rehearse and, cite carat weights and the price tag. It's always a little bit more of a challenge when it's something that's new and fresh to us, something we haven't seen. Now, I don't know, maybe you don't like it. And that's another thing. I never want you to buy a piece of jewelry unless you love it. Like, that's my thing. If you need me to talk you into it, then you don't want to buy it. I'm not here to talk you into jewelry. I'm just here to, so you're not just looking at a piece go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's why I'm here. I'm just here to hopefully make it a little more exciting, answer your questions if you have them. But, jewelry, it sells itself, essentially, right? That's what I'm told every day. Jewelry just sells itself. You put it up there, it sells. But we are here to bring you a value. When it's a new mounting, I have to guide you a little bit. This is an expensive mounting. And I'm sorry, it's all about the pink diamonds. Yeah, thank you. This is all about the pink diamonds. The pink diamonds are what really propel it out to another level. Do we have the open, by the way? We've got it. Okay, so while I'm up here boring you to tears, we've got the open and somebody wants it, so I'll sell it. You know what? Let's give it 2 minutes now. We just got the open, so it's going to sell. If you want to jump in, it's $10 away from potentially being yours. So that's the beauty of the auction, right? It's live, it's happening. This is a live show. So this is in real time. So you pick up the phone, you dial that number right there, and you can say 1510, maybe more. Depends on what you want to do. Maybe you play a little strategy and knock them out with 1600, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But we have 2 minutes until we sell it. That much I know. And it's our brand new designer ring with the pink and the white. And I know pink diamonds they're not everybody's cup of tea with every stone. But I think having that natural, seamless transition between a true pink diamond morganite color into big pink diamonds is just the natural, like maybe the best combination you should get. If you're going to get pink diamonds with something, as an accent, I don't know if there's a better stone, and I'm familiar, there's hundreds of stones out there that we offer. I don't know if there's a better choice to pair up with pink diamonds than pink morganite. And the truth is, regular morganite wouldn't be paired well with them because the regular morganite would stand out. It would look like a clash. Regular morganite, that's that peachy blush tone, as pretty as it is, it would clash with the pink diamonds. So this really inherently just gives you the look of a bigger morganite. It's the perfect match. You get the brilliance of the morganite being the square cushion. You get the brilliance of the diamonds being the natural pinks. And it's almost a half carat among really big stones. And for my pink gals, like I'm a pink lover. First piece of jewelry I ever bought was a pink sapphire. I still have it to this day. I love it. But this is a totally different look. And for those of us who don't want to, I have pink diamonds here. I had a 50-pointer earlier, but I'm sorry, I'll say it. Some of you feel the same way. I'm not going to wear a 50-point stone. It's just not, for as valuable as it is and rare as it is, I'm not going to wear a 50-point stone. That's just not my personal style of jewelry. I like something with a big gem presence. I want something a little more bold. That's why we have this pink morganite come out from the vault, be from our private collection directly to your private collection, and it's going to take only $1,510 potentially to do it. So let's give it 2 minutes and then we'll sell it, okay? Last call, beautiful mounting. I'm going to try it on the hand again for you so you can see it that way. And we have 1,500 and we've got 2 minutes. So why is the 2-minute clock up there? It's literally to give you that final call to make the phone call. The call to make the call. That's what's happening. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So there it is. And here we go. And Mom, you were right. Totally unrelated, but Mom, if you're watching, Mom made a big bet with me about a prediction she had for the baseball world, and she was correct. So anyway, Mom, congrats. I'm going to have to pay up big time. All right, here we go. 1,500 and a final call. Oh my, sorry, sometimes my passion for jewelry gets interrupted by my passion for sports. So, you know, sometimes it happens when there's big news. All right, so here we go. Coming up, this is 1 minute and 7 seconds away from being somebody's and not mine. Who do we have? Anybody verifying? Anybody thinking about it? This is so beautiful, the way you get the center, meaning I'm calling those pink diamonds. That's your centerpiece right there. Pink morganite, pink diamonds. I love that crisscross X design. Maybe this is your X's and O's. Maybe you give it to yourself and reminder that hugs and kisses all the time. Love yourself. Maybe it's a gift idea. I know this is kind of, again, it's squared off, but it's very rounded square, meaning it's got those softer corners to it. The cushion has a softer corner in the square case like this, so it kind of looks like that XOX. Maybe it's that butterfly design. Maybe this is going to be your signature look. Maybe that's going to be the pink morganite that, you know, just in lieu of a large pink diamond you may never get. This is it right here, $1,500. And it's our last call, and that was well, not exactly what I was expecting right there. That was not what I was expecting. Okay, 15, and anybody want to go 15, 10 or more? Nope, okay. We're on our way. We got a very limited time left in our show. Please let me know if there's any requests on this Saturday you have. Hi, Jason, what's up? What? 10? Do you want to go 15, 10? Anybody want to go 15, 10 or more? Turquoise earrings are still here. Anything else we can help you with? Call me if there's anything we can show you. This one's gone. Yeah? Do you have 1510? Yes, no? Got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Whoo-wee. Well, how do you combat something like that? Mom just reminded me that moms are always right. And yes, that is 100% true. Any moms agree with that out there? Any moms agree with? Moms are always right. That's true. Yes, moms are always right. It's mother's intuition. But she even knew where Shohei Ohtani was going to sign. So, you know, that's pretty impressive. LA! And not the Angels. You happy? Come on. All right. Oh, my goodness. What's this? I just got a note, so I'm reading it. I apologize. I'm going to be quiet for a minute. Renee L. She's on Facebook today with us. She went to can I just read this out loud? She went to a high-end jewelry store. Okay. Dangerous. Asked if they had tanzanites. She asked if they were 4A or blue wing, and they said tanzanites were not graded that way. Oh boy, oh boy. She's wondering why they would say that, because they don't know any better? Okay, where do I begin? I'll try to make this brief because I could go on and on. Renee had a question. She just said she went to a jewelry store. She's looking at tanzanites, and they said tanzanites are not graded that way. I'm not sure what they said after that. Hopefully there was a little more. Did they tell you anything, Renee? But first of all, I don't know what jewelry store you were at, Renee. Feel free to reach out and tell me, but I don't care if it's a high-end jewelry store or a low-end jewelry store. I'm sorry to say that not all jewelry store employees are knowledgeable in jewelry. So sorry to say that. I don't mean to disparage any of my peers out there, but you know, sometimes a jewelry store employee, they could have been working at, you know, the clothing store, they could have been working at the electronics store, and you know, maybe they're there because they're you know, just gonna stand at a jewelry store. Not everybody's got a big knowledge of gems. I deal with this with appraisers even. There are appraisers who are supposed to have a good knowledge of gems, and sometimes they don't even know about all those, you know, finer points of the gemstone world. So Renee, bottom line is this: tanzanites are typically, as we know, they're not graded always as like a VS. We don't talk about VS or clarity gradings or color gradings with colored stones. We just don't. But with tanzanite, we've adopted as an industry, we've adopted single A, double A, triple A. For a long time, that was all that existed. After that, it was usually, there was a material that was found after the original few blocks were mined. There was always single, double, triple being the best. But then as the mining proceeded, remember the mining started in the late 60s, as it proceeded, block D was discovered. So they'd already kind of mapped out the grading, but then block D was better. So what do? You have AAA, and then you get this better quality. So they adopted 4A grade. 4A grade was typically on point with block D. Then, of course, we have blue wing block D, which is in even greater quality than regular block D. So we don't really call it that, but 5A grade would be what you would do, because basically the color gradings are just aligning with the saturation. Single A is very light, very pastel, what you see in most jewelry stores. That's probably what they had. Double A is more of that kind of light, more purple color. And then triple A gives you a little bit of the blues. 4A grade is where you start to get that blue neon vivid, and then really 5A grade would be really on point with our blue wing block Ds, where when you start to see reds, most tanzanites you see out and about, have you ever seen a tanzanite in a jewelry store that is red? And if you walked into that store and you said, do you have any tanzanites with red? They would probably say, I'm sorry, you're talking about ruby. They would not know, because most people just don't have it. And you can't blame them for that. You know, if people don't know what they're not exposed to, right? Knowledge is power. So the more you learn and the more you know, it does help. And unfortunately, not every, you know, jewelry store employee has all that knowledge. So anyway, hopefully that helps Renee, that little explanation, and hopefully it helps somebody else who might have the same question about, I don't get it. But triple, double, single, double, triple, kind of the standard out there. Quads are really more block D. Block Ds aren't available in retail, just so you know. You're not going to walk into even we could go to Rodeo Drive together this afternoon. It's quite busy there, but we could go there today, look at some of those really high-end stores, the ones you've heard of, the Cartiers, the Tiffany, the Van Cleefs, the Fred, you know, all of those, the Harry Winstons. We could go to all of those different stores, and they're not going to have a 5A grade either. So, you know, again, they do great things, but they're not going to have that upper echelon quality. So hopefully that helps, Renee. We have blue wing block D. It is regarded as the best. And you'd think I'd have a tanzanite to show you. I don't. But that's just, again, question we got. So here we go. Now that I've spent, you know, $80,000 of airtime to explain that, hopefully it helps. Let's talk about these earrings, because that is one of a two-piece set that is going to be a gorgeous hoop earring that has our first yellow diamond pave and white diamond pave earring. They're 1122655, and I'll just give you a really, really ridiculous deal here to make up for some lost time. This is actually going to be a hoop, so I'm going to, you know, rotate them for you. It's 152 in yellow. This is, again, another example, just like we had in the morganite. The fancy diamond color is going to be exceeding the white diamonds. And it's 152 in the yellows, and it's 130 in the white. A grand total of, I've done the math, 282 in diamond weight. So you're getting almost 3 carats in a hoop earring, sits like this. They're omega backs. I get requests every single day. They're more like complaints, actually. They're not as much requests as they are complaints. People say, can't you just do every earring you do with omega? And the answer is no, we can't. I wish we could. Not every earring can be constructed with this omega backing. Only bigger earrings, so I know people always want a stud with an omega. It's really tough to do unless it's a really big stud. Take a look at this. It's a 3/4 inch top to bottom, but they have a width that goes white, yellow, white, all in pave, getting an extreme diamond weight overall here. There you have it with that 1/2 inch width there at the widest point. Obviously it narrows a bit top and bottom. I'll try one on. That's going to be all you need to see, I think, to at least gauge what it's going to look like on you. But it's a new earring. They're as it is, meaning in the two-tone gold, because naturally yellow and white diamonds. But we're going to make it a really superstar rock star value for you and just sell them cheap, because you know, with that kind of diamond weight in yellows, they're supposed to be $79.99. We're doing a lot better than that for you. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to just go ahead and blow them out and give you the greatest value of all time, and take a look at them here, and I'll just kind of make sure they're centered up here for you. I just popped one on really quickly here. You don't need a mirror or anything to put them on. They're really easy. They're really secure. It's all in one. Actually, you can take them out like that. I just took one out. To put it on, this whole thing hinges, so you just pop it on and close the hinge. It just could not be easier. I don't even have it hinged, and it just sits right where it should. Then it's hinged, it's secure, it's ready to go. We'll take a look at them up close. I just want you to see the size. They're $29.99 today if you want them, and that goes to a really special opportunity to get big yellow and white diamond earrings here that are going to look like this. So that beautiful pave section, I love that it overall almost looks like a marquise shape in the way this hoop is rounded and curved, yet you see diamonds from the side, just bringing you a big old value on some yellow diamond earrings that we have not had before. And to get almost 3 carats in diamonds, that's always rare to achieve, and we love that they're here today. All right, coming up, do we have any final requests for the show? Because we only have about 35 minutes, so not much time left to get you whatever you need. We still have, by the way, I still have that aqua. And there's this, I'm supposed to show you today an aquamarine that's a 2-carat round. It has an $8,000 price tag. Earlier today, I showed you a 643 round. that is $29.99. So I just think we might skip out, if you don't mind, on the new one, because I don't think anyone's going to spend, you know, all those thousands of dollars more for a much smaller stone. So that is to consider. I want to show you the big ruby as well. And then if you have any questions about anything you've seen, we do have one of our larger diamond weights ever in a ring right here. If you like this white and yellow combination that you see in the earrings, well, that would be the ring to get. This ring is going to bring you almost 5 carats in diamonds from the side, from the top, all the way over to the edge. That is really amazing. So that's here as well. And a quick wheel to show you also. And then we have a men's imperial if you'd like it. Heart-shaped mahenge, great looking alexandrite. I gotta show you the big ruby though, because the big ruby has been severely discounted. One of our best values, 1114377. Let's take a look at this, because I showed it earlier and nope, there was nobody who said, oh, I kind of like that. That probably is because you know a 3 carat plus, any 3 carat ruby is going to be mega bucks. Buku bucks. We're going to show you one that's 352 actually, so we're upgrading the size, and it's going to be, wow, a lot of diamonds to go with it. This is super elongated, so it ends up looking even larger than it is. I love this ring, but I loved it when it was $50,000. That's one of our more pricey rings actually. I love it a lot more now that it's not anywhere near $50,000. And when we talk about $19,999 on my sale event, that was my last sale event for you, it was $20,000. Didn't even show it because I was still a little worried that $20,000 might not get it a home. So now today we do something different for you, and we're giving it away. Huge value. I know big rubies, we understand that they are chromium rich. They don't get to big sizes. We praise our 1 carats as a big size. So 3.5 is another level. 352, the ultimate. And it's a 352 super elongated oval, has a carat 41 in diamond weight that are all VS. Look how gorgeous this is on. I have a large hand, it's a long finger. I gotta tell you, when rings look this big, you gotta keep that in mind because it is a massive center stone. That is a really good size, chunky ruby, and it is still the color. Every other time, and I'm very transparent with you guys. I say, listen, there's a 3 carat stone, you get the size, but you don't usually get the color. Usually our 3 carat plusers in the past have been very burgundy in color, not the ideal blue-red. Not as much sheen, not as much glow, not as much transparency. This stone takes you to the highest level we have. There is no larger stone, everybody. This is it. And look at the color it's giving. It's not that, you know that color that's really hot right now in fashion? Like, it's great for a handbag, it's great for a pair of combat boots, it's great for a leather moto jacket, but that's like an oxblood burgundy. They're calling it black cherry, they're calling it ancora. Those are some really important colors right now, but that's usually what a big ruby looks like. It's not going to be $10,000 for this ruby. I realize I'm kind of throwing, you know, a dart here and hoping that there is somebody out there who really wants the bullseye. The big ruby at the tiny price, if you happen to be here with us right now, and this is what you've been waiting on. I have been here 7 years. I've been doing this on TV for 21. I've never, and I mean, I've only had a handful of rubies ever that are this size. Ever. 21 years of doing this every day. I've had maybe 4 or 5 3 carat plus rubies all time. That's hopefully giving you some perspective on the rarity of a 3 carat. It's not going to be $10,000. It's a giveaway. I've never had one priced this way. Even my 3 carats have been more, and there's a difference between a 3 and a 352. Please keep that in mind. It is just exponentially harder to get up every time you are 1 point bigger than 3 carats and 1 point bigger than 302. It gets exponentially more difficult to get that size. This is the way to go. Not even $10,000. It's not even $99.99. I could bet you, I would bet you that at $99.99, that would be gone in 30 seconds. That's how good that value is. But let me give you this hint. If you want to dial in early, and I would really recommend it because it sounds like we already have a couple people talking about it, it's nowhere near $99.99. This is just, I know it's a little bit more of an investment. Burma rubies are. 1 carat Burma rubies, they're $20,000 a carat right now in the marketplace for the 1 carats. And those are something that still tough to find out of Burma. Everything you see out there pretty much right now is Mozambique. This is Burma. And it's not going to be, do we have anybody thinking about it, by the way? Anybody so far? Collectors, are we there? Are we out there? Are we together today? This will not be, I don't think there's, you guys are all on other things? Okay, nobody on this one yet. Just means you got a wide open runway. Jason, are you thinking about it? Okay, question? Oh yeah, I can. That trillion, right? We'll show that again. Here's the trillion cut. This will give you a little bit extra time to jump on the phone lines because trust me, you want to be there. Here's the aqua necklace from earlier today. 3 carat trillion modified, bezel set, big bezel set diamonds. That diamond weight was 20 points. Set in an 18 karat gold mounting. Remember, it was 16 inches in length. I'll put it on the hand here for you. This was earlier, I mean way early, like very first 30 minutes. I'm going to do this one for $18.88, and remember, it's all 18 karat white gold. That is our one and only aqua necklace. Beautiful, all attached to the chain, not a pendant. It's all a necklace, finished entirely in 18 karat solid gold. And this beautiful, smooth, kind of almost like omega chain. It's like a snake, but it's really wide and it's got that flatter link to it, so it really reflects the gold beautifully. That's $18.88. All right, hopefully that helps. We can always show it again if you need to see it. And you know what? This one's gonna be, yeah. Oh, good, our hexagon tanzanite just got its home. Fabulous, I'm so happy to hear that. It's a beauty. Thank you, thank you. And here we go with our ruby because I'm not done discounting this one yet. It's not gonna be 99, 89, 79, 69. See, we're taking quite the tumble here, and it's not $59.99 either. That's so good, but it's even better than this. One collar, it's the best per carat price on ruby out there. This is genuine Burma. It's got the perfect color that you would want in a 1/2 carat stone and a 1 carat stone, and yet you're getting over 3.5 carats and ruby. Oh, the color of the season, but really you've got to have a good Burma. When you have a good Burma in your collection, you're set. You are set, truly. This is not even $59.99. First caller on this one. I haven't brought out too many museum pieces today because, you know, it's just not that kind of day. But this one, I would be so remiss if I didn't show this to you at the massive value it is. It's here for one caller. Good luck. It's not even $58.99. It's $58.88. That's the biggest ruby value we have ever had on this network, ever by far. I know it's a big stone, but oh my goodness, when you typically spend $49,000, it was just recently reduced. It was still $20,000. I know that's a huge savings, but $20,000 is just not something everybody can handle. This is $58.88 for a 352 out of Burma, and it's got that spot on color you want. It's got the color, the clarity, the blue reds, everything. It's everything all in one. Okay. Do we dare? I mean, I always, see, they get mad at me here because I don't, sometimes I say these mountings are a little too crazy and wild. But I gotta tell you, if you want one of our biggest diamond rings ever, we did it in all the yellows, all the whites together, and I gotta tell you, that is quite the ring. What if we were to reduce that piece with nearly 5 carats in diamonds today? I'm thinking about it. I don't know if you guys like it, but I'm really thinking about it because that would be the deal to get in on. I don't usually say buy it because it's cheap. That one I might just say buy it because it's cheap and resell it. I mean, it's that good a value. So $58.88 on this one. Quick wheel to get to because I have these really, you know, wheels aren't always something that are planned in advance. Sometimes I just throw them together because we need some, you know, some movement here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you some big league pieces here. And I heard that somebody wanted a morganite without pink diamonds, so I have one, and it's a square cushion as well. But then I have a really big mandarin, and I have a really big aqua, because we still have our other really big aqua, but you know, there's another option. And then we have our beautiful color change diaspora. We're gonna show you 4 rings here. All supposed to be shown one by one by one, but we don't have that kind of time. We have 29 minutes in the show, and that's it. Our Saturday's wrapped for good, and then December 9th of 2023 is over as far as TVON is concerned. So here we are. This is a set of 4. Incredible pieces. You could probably get the entire set of 4 for the price I'm going to reduce them to, because I'll tell you, all of them would be less than the price one normally would be. We've got the pink morganite. It's another cushion cut square. It's $312, so it's a little larger than the last one we had. It does not have pink diamonds, just white diamonds straight up here. Then we have its counterpart, blue beryl on the left. That's a beautiful aqua. That's going to be our 228 in the aquamarine with 26 points in diamonds right over here. Then we have the gorgeous color change diaspore from a beautiful golden green color to a really gorgeous pink. And then we have our really fabulous, this is wild because it is a 6 carat 55 mandarin garnet stone. Rare as can be. And here they are, all 4. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Yes, question, or are you good? Did she get the necklace? Thank you, Nadine. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If she needs an aqua, there's a good oval right up there. Or we're still going to recap the round. That's the 6.5 carat. But it's nice to have options. So here we are. Thank you, Nadine. And here's what we're going to do on any 4 of these that you want. Any 4 you like. Let's make it super simple and easy. Which one? And by the way, two gold restrictions. The morganite and, of course, the diaspora behind it. These 2 centered up front and back, those are going to stay in the gold colors they're in. So the morganite in the white, the diaspora in the yellow. Other than that, you get to choose your color on the mandarin or the aqua, which is a bit surprising, especially on the aquamarine. It's a big league for. Big league, like major leagues, okay? The MLB. I mean, really, we're talking about what you don't actually say the MLB, but I just said it. MLB. This is big league majors. You've made it to the top. You've advanced. You're the best. You're the top of the game. You're the best there is in the world. This is what this is. But it's not just about, hey, there's a really good ring up there. It's about value. It's about value. That's why they're here. Because I got to make this really fast. We can't just leave them up there. We got to reduce prices so that all 4 go. I just wanted you to see them all at one time. There's no rhyme or reason to them put together, except I want to reduce them in price and make it fast. It's going to be a 60-second deal. Just FYI, if you haven't seen these before, they're $49.99 and up. The smallest price originally was $4,999. They're crashing down right now. Take a look. Yes. Yes, I can. It's a 655 mandarin. It's got 22 points in diamonds. That is a big-time mandarin garnet. And January's birthstone, which is in a few weeks. Oh, yikes. Hate saying that. It just is a little panicky, you know, just hearing that. Oh, January is in a couple of weeks. Here we are, guys. That's the big mandarin, 1 only. Change the gold on that one if you want, Jason. We'll take a look at all 4 of them here up close. And they're not going to be $49, $39, $29, $99. I need to move 4 rings and fast. So what do? You put them on a wheel together, you discount the price, and bada bing, bada boom. It's not going to be $29 or even $19.99. Just say sold. Just say sold. Except, why are you laughing, Tony? I am not going to do $19.99. Are you excited about Otani? Come on. Are you excited? It's not going to be. You can just say sold now, by the way, because you're still going to get the reduced price. It's not like, oh, she said sold at 19, so she pays 19. Everyone gets the lowest price. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but it's going to be good. They're not 19, 18, 17. We're verifying on a couple of these. I am not going to make these even. 1888, 1777, 1699. I mean, blow your mind good. This is just, it's a powerful statement that says Lolo needs to move some jewelry here with 25 minutes left in the show. Can you help me? Because I'm going to do my part. I am going to discount prices like you've never seen before. So I'm doing my part. You just have to call in. That's all you got to do. If you don't want it when I get to the final low, which I have no idea where that's going, you're going, that's not it? That's not it. I'm going to keep on going because I need to make sure all 4 of these go. All 4. It's as good as a must-go wheel for as big league as they are. They got to go. And they're not going to be $15.99 either. This is crazy good. Already, I think we've surpassed any idea of a big value as we are, but it's going even lower than this. You don't have to pay $15.99. These weekends, I mean, this is a busy time of year, right? This is the optimal time to shop because we have to do this because we don't have as many viewers. You're not going to have as many viewers all through the rest of the year. It's a busy time. So this helps you out. You're here for the deal and you're getting it. Times 10. It's not even $15.99, $14.99. I'll tell you what, let's make this really go. Anyone you want, call me early. It's a 60-second wheel. You got 60 seconds to shop them at this very severely discounted price. I think our mandarin may be gone, and I'm not even doing $14.99. Extra bonus time. This is on me. It's like, you ever do that? You go out to dinner and they say, actually, the gentleman over there picked up your tab. No, it's never happened, right? Everyone's going, no, that's never happened. But that's what I'm doing. I'll pick up the tab. You choose what you love. I'll get you an extra discount. It's not even going to be $14.99. Let's make them even better. Do you want the mandarin? Mandarin's already gone. Of course it is. Thank you. Mandarin 7598 gone. They're not going to be $14.99. Let's make them all disappear. Anyone you want. We got the morganite. We've got the aqua. And we've got the color-changing diaspore that goes one source from a beautiful golden grain to a pink. And they're not even $14.99. They're $1,399 only. That's it. So beautiful opportunity. Who's on what? Did you want one, Tim? Tim, which one do you want? Yes. Yes. All right. So you've got it. So the mandarin is gone. Congratulations. Mandarin gone. We've got a morganite. We've got an aqua. And there is the diaspore in the middle. Which one would you like to own? It is final 45 seconds. Remember, we've only got to keep the diaspora in the yellow gold and the morganite in the white gold. Was that it? Yes. Morganite, yes. Morganite white, diaspora in yellow. The aqua on the left, very surprisingly, that can be changed for you if you'd like us to. Final 30 seconds now. What a value. What a discount. Oh, my goodness. We're seeing it all. It's all happening. And if you have any requests, you know what I got to do is show that big, big aqua one more time before we go. It's one of the few pieces left from the show is the big aqua. We have the couple of the requests that we brought out are here. That's usually the case. And then we have our zircon, our turquoise, the pink diamond. Did you all see the half-carat pink diamond? Certified as VS, brand new today. Incredible value. All those turquoise earrings are still here. We had a couple of pairs of those, so those are here for you as well. Let's keep on moving. Got to move. Can't reduce those anymore. That is the lowest price we can offer on any one of those rings. And that aqua is elongated oval. Remember, that one's going to be that 228 size. All that diamond weight. Here's the morganite, which is even larger than our last. The last one we had was a 2.5. This one's actually a 312. So you get a bigger size there. And then we've got our diaspora right there in the oval, and that'll be our 217 color change diaspora. Okay, call me on those. Ruby's still here as well. Got to call me on the ruby. Just a quick deal here. Just, you know, just your everyday 5-carat diamond ring with mostly yellows. You know, we've never had anything like it before, ever. That's a long time, a lot of jewelry, I don't know how long TVON's been here, a little longer than I have. I think it's been about 8 years. We've never had a ring like this before. It's item number 11222661, and it's pretty cool. It's covered in diamonds. We could talk about the gold. There's a foundation of gold. There's basically the foundational, under gallery, yes, all of that. But let's just talk about where it starts, because it starts with one of our larger yellow diamonds here, which is a carat 51, but it does not stop there. I've got 3 carat weights to give you. They're all going to be about 1.5 carats. So you're going to get close to 5 carats of gem material here, and they're all diamonds. And it is just one of those for the collector, the lover of exotics, of really different, bold, like nobody else has it. That's what this is. There's one big center stone, which we usually see here, just set with a halo or a bridge. One or the other, it's one of those always. This is where instead, for the first time, we're doing this overall. I want to show it from a distance away, actually just for a moment, just to show you the overall size from across the room. There's going to be the entirety of the dome, which is not all too high. This is not like, there's some dome rings that go pretty substantial off the finger. And then they're in the way of everything. This is going to be kind of, we keep it low profile, but we made it wider. So you have entirely encompassed in diamond side to side. It's a carat 51 VS cushion cut center. Usually those go on their own for about $7,000 or $8,000. Then you have a carat 56. I know this is going to sound repetitive, but that's the individual carat weights of more yellow diamonds there. And then the white diamonds. Fill it all in. It's basically like a sunburst. It starts with the yellow. It's almost like you dropped this huge carat 51 yellow diamond in the middle of a pool of diamonds that then just have this sunburst flare of white and yellow diamonds around it. The white diamond weight itself is a carat 45. When you add it all up, we're talking about 4 carats, 52 in diamonds. We don't do that. I've had one diamond band here historically that's been 4 carats in diamonds. That's huge. This one, though, is not just white diamonds. It's mostly yellows, including one big center stone. And when you see a center stone of a carat 51 for $7,000 or $8,000 here with a couple of diamonds around it, that's not this. This is even larger. But I think so many times we want, because I know we've seen those dome styles, or rather we've seen the halos and we've seen the bridge mountings, and some of us want something a little bit different, a little bit more bold. Maybe even, you know, if this is less bridal for you, maybe that's what you're looking for. Here it is on the close-up. And just to show you that wraparound design, how it's going to be diamonds from every which direction. I love that it starts as like this kind of oval-y shape, this kind of horseshoe. And then it actually, that's the pattern that's going to keep going and keep going all the way around. Then at the center where it meets, that's where you get this great striped effect down the middle. Same thing happens on this side. Here's your finishing. It's as is, so you're going to have it, let me tell you, you're not going to see the gold through the back when it's on, because you have that complete side-to-side diamond weight. There's the inside under gallery, how that's finished, and let's turn it right up forward. I just cannot say enough about the color, by the way, of that center stone. Great size, yes. VS quality, yes. But how about that for some really spot on exactly what you want color? And can we add it in there, Tony, maybe 452, because that's a significant number as well. And it's a Saturday. Everyone's been working hard all week. Let's just not do the math, okay? I'll do it for you. I don't need you to sit here and, you know, math is only fun in shopping when it's about discounting and sales, which I'm also doing that part of it too. So all of that, 452 in total, and we're ready to get you the deal of a lifetime. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you a very, very special price tag. Very special. Because what do we need to do? We need to sell it. We got 17 minutes to do it. So this is your total diamond weight. I love that. And I'm just going to go ahead and just double checking my math. Yes, 452. Gosh, we're not in the presence of 4.5 carats in diamonds very often in one piece of jewelry. It's beyond what we see in most bracelets. Finishing, wait till you see this up close on the hand, like so. Oh, it just glides onto the finger. Feels amazing on. But here's the thing. You see it from that angle, still yellow and white diamonds. Someone sees it from that angle, this angle, that angle, every which way, 360 degrees around. And look at that. And then, of course, your beautiful gold in the back that's finished on the inside. It is a stunner. And it is probably no surprise, $43,000. I've had no luck with the higher end today. This is obviously a high-end piece, and it will never stop being a high-end piece. I will just price it as if, and it's, to be technical, it's $43,499. Just, you know, I round down, I apologize. It only is good because it's going to help save you money. But there's rounding down, and then there's just all out an onslaught of discounting. That's what I'm going to do right now. Discount beyond. First caller can have it. One only, $452 in diamonds. If you love the multitude of yellow diamonds, obviously you're getting over 3 carats just in yellow diamonds alone. How about 307? 307. That's more yellow diamond weight than we've seen in anything. Even the one, many years ago I had some 3-carat yellow diamonds. They weren't 307s. You're getting all of that yellow diamond weight, and that alone makes it so important. But it's not 43,000. It's nowhere close. If we cut that in half, we're still talking about $22,000 close to it. I don't want to make it 22. If you take 75% off, that'd be $11,000. We're not doing that either. We're taking this more than 75% off where it rightfully should be here today, and you don't pay 11, and you don't pay 10, and we're going to make this so easy. I mean, really easy is the word. When all of that finishing is done just that way, all of that, you still got a little bit of white rhodium where all the white diamonds are set. I got some misgivings here because I've already gone too low. At 11,000, it's too low. Let's keep it going, because it's not actually low enough today until it goes. We've got to take it to a point that it is so ridiculously low that it finds its home. Okay. So now we take it even lower than 10, then 9, then 8. Okay. I'm far too low. Here's the only thing I can do. If I want to, you know, have a job tomorrow, bottom line is this. I've already gone too low on the pricing. I need to pass this off to you guys. I can't even do any better, but I think at $8,000 or $79.99, I think it's still here. So as shocking as that is, here's what I can offer. I can actually put this on the auction block for a little bit less, but that it's going to require an auction. I've taken every liberty and every, executive decision I can make here to get it that low. And if it's still here, that is unacceptable. It's got to go today. It's got to go. These are the pieces that are just truly all out spectacular. If it helps, and it will, because this is going to take it backwards, we're going to put it on the auction block. I've reduced it, you see how far we've gone. I'm not going to even do $7,500 to start. This will hopefully just help. It's the literal only way I can do this. I cannot drop this price verbally anymore. I have to put it in your capable hands via the auction, and then we have to see where it goes. And I got to tell you, we've done a couple auctions today. There hasn't been a lot of participation. That's just normal. I've been doing this long enough to know that a Saturday in December is probably not everybody sitting at home with nothing to do. And you've got a million things to do, but you know what? You're here with us right now getting one of the greatest values in the world. So why not take advantage of that? Because if you're shopping in January, it doesn't happen. If you're shopping in June and the sun is out and it's springtime and holidays are the furthest thing from your mind, this doesn't happen. So it's happening now as a great extra bonus and a thank you for being with us now. It's not 75, it's not 7, it's not 65, it's not 6. It's not even going to be, and here's what's going to be crazy about this, it's not even $5,500. I will start an auction, and this is saving, I'm so far under cost right now on the center stone alone, just that carat 51, that it's ridiculous, but I will make this even better than 55 to open. Let's get it a home. It's all I want to do before we go in 13 minutes is make sure this ring, this very ring that is so unusual and so unique and so well made, I just want to get it a home. So instead of 55 or 54 or 53 or 52 or 51, we're going to go $5,000 to open. 5,000. 5,000. 452 with mostly yellow diamonds and 5,000 to get it started and a $10 increment. $10. That's it. That's when we get the open, and I'm saying when because it's a surefire thing. When you've got a ring that's worth over $43,000, not retail, not wholesale, but right here, and it's down to $5,000 to get it started, there's nowhere this can go but out to one of your homes today. Obviously not today, we'd ship it out on Monday. We got to size it for you. If you absolutely want it in white gold instead of the yellow gold through the back, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. If you really have to have that back of the band in white, we can do that. But here it is, 5,000, no open, 60 seconds, let's go. That is the ring to own. And it's such a departure because every time we have a big yellow diamond, it's in a halo, a double halo, or a bridge. So this is finally that dome style ring, that band style that's different, that maybe that, for a ring that's going to be on the middle or the index finger or maybe the right hand ring because you have a more simple classic style, maybe you wear on the left and you want something different on the right or whatever the case may be. These are the styles we don't usually see, and we've got 35 seconds now to get that open. Peggy in Georgia, thank you. I will get back to you after about the custom design after I get off the air. I'll get back to you within minutes. Okay, so give me about 15 minutes, Peggy, and I'll answer your question about that custom design. Okay, no open, 12 seconds. Let me try it on again. Sure, here it is on the hand. Wow. By the way, if you want to take a picture of that, or if you want to screenshot that if you're watching online, or if you want to hold up your phone to take a picture of your television, that would be the yellow diamond to compare every single yellow diamond against for color and brilliance and cutting. It's so perfect and it's so bright. That's the one I would be willing to say, use that as the barometer. Use that as your kind of like your set of stones. Like that's the color you want your yellow diamond to be. Even if you're shopping elsewhere, even if you don't want to shop with me and you want to go out and retail and you want to go pay more, just make sure that would be the ideal color. That's what you want a yellow diamond to look like. Do we have the open, by the way? We do. Who do we have with the open at 5,000, or you can remain anonymous? Okay, so we've got the open at $5,000. This is now going to find a home, as we predicted it would. But as I also predicted, not a lot of shoppers on the line here, just one. So let's just make this a really quick, easy deal. We're going to wrap it up here. Have to give you a final call just to make it fair, so that if you were going, wait a minute, I was thinking about it too, and I don't want it to go to her house, I want it to go to my house instead. This is your last call. We're going to give it 2 minutes. We only have 9 minutes left in the show, so I still want to show you some recaps. So we're going to get this done in 2 minutes time. It just means you call. If you call within 2 minutes, you are eligible to bid, whatever that bid may be. I'm only asking for a $10 advance, very disproportionate increment on an auction where it's starting at 5 and we've got the open, but also it's worth 43,000 plus. So it's really still keeping the increments really reasonable for you. And here it is, last call. So we'll give it a final 2 minutes. Then when the 2-minute clock hits 0, we sell it. And it will go because we do have the open. So now is not a time to say, I'll get that next time she shows it, or next time it's presented, or, oh, maybe it'll be discounted. Obviously, first of all, it can't be discounted any lower. The auction is what the auction is. And here's your last call to get it. So we have 5,000. It's last call. It's going. Let me know if you love it. And remember, I do want to share this with you, especially if you're brand new. There is a money-back guarantee. So despite where this appears to be headed via auction, despite the massive amount of savings and the under-cost nature of it, you still have an opportunity to, after you get it home, look at it, wear it, evaluate it, have a jeweler do the same. Look at it and see then decide. You're not stuck. You have to see it at home to believe it. And some of you have to, you look at a value like this and you go, there's no way. There's no way. So you don't believe that it could be this good for that price. And it is. Take it from someone who adores fine jewelry, who loves only the best, who is very strict about what I even present on the air to you. There's a million things I could present, and I get to show you like 50 to 70 items a day. This is your last call. We're at 5. It's going in 2 minutes. Are you ready for the final call? I hope you're dialing right now because it's not going to last, and there's a delay with the broadcast. So we recommend when you see that clock start, that's when you start dialing. If you're waiting for the end of the clock, it will be far too late. I'll be on to another item by the time we get your phone call here in studio. So this is last call. You can go in $500 increments if you want. You can go in $100 increments if you want. But what you can't do is call me tomorrow and get it, or call me after the show, or call me in 2.5 minutes to get it because it's going to be gone. So our last call is right now. Take a look at it. $5,000, and let me know if we're verifying on this one. And here it is. I'm going to try it on the hand again. I can show you all the different views, the different perspectives. It's $452 in diamonds, mostly yellows, 3 carats 07 of yellows to be exact, with one of those stones, the big center, being really ideal in color. It's a square cushion. It's a bit of a rounded cushion, as we sometimes see, so it kind of presents immediately to the eye, like especially when it's on the hand like it is here. Doesn't it kind of look like a round at first? It does. That's what a square cushion that's cut in a certain way will do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Brilliant and beautiful. And then this is what I love so many times as the wearer of a ring, and you know this if you've ever worn a ring, and I know you have, you see it from this perspective. So very few rings take down the diamond weight and the detail of design and all those elements to the very side profile. This ring does. From this side to this side, from one side to the other. It is completely, everything that you will see as you wear it is covered in diamonds. The only thing that isn't is the back side of the band. That's all. That, of course, look how wide and substantial that is even, because it has to support this gorgeous dome style ring. Yes. I would let me do that. I would love it on the middle, and I would love it on the index. I know it's going to fit my middle finger. It's a 6 right now, so let me just see if I can slide it on over to the index finger as well. If not, I'll just put it in that area so you can see it. But look how good it looks as a middle finger ring. Here's, yeah, I better not put that on my index finger. I'll go as best I can here, but that's what it would look like on the index finger. As a matter of fact, let me take it off and just kind of hover it in front of that finger so you can really see what it would look like right there. So remember, we're sizing it for you, so if you need a little larger size, which the index finger is larger than most fingers on the hand typically, so you, you know, that choice, that option. But look how good that would look, Tim, right? Isn't that amazing? Do we have anybody verifying 5,010 or more? Let's see what we've got. 8 seconds remaining. I still can't get over that there's a $5,000, I hesitate to call it a price tag, but there's a $5,000 opportunity on 4.5 carats in diamonds set in that amount of gold. Let's see if we have 5,010. Are you verifying on this one? Will verifying. Jason, you verifying. Tim, you verifying. Did we answer all their questions, Tim, on that one? Do we have 5,010? Do we? Yes, no, got it. Let's find out. Tim, are you on this one? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Congrats and enjoy and well done. And we have, 4 minutes. I've got to recap the aqua. Andy, please let me know if this is not still available. because you never know. Sometimes I put stuff up at the end and you go, someone gets very mad and calls in because it's sold and I don't know it. But this one's still available? It is still available. Thank you. Okay, just want to make sure. I hate that phone call of that screaming customer that says, and I would be the same way. I'd be like, that's my ring, but this one's available. So 112-1415. I just don't always hear about everything that sells. But here we go. This is it. This is the 643. I literally have a 2-carat aqua that I'm supposed to show you today, but it's a 2-carat and it's $8,000. I'd much rather get you the 643 and not have you spend $8,000. That's what I would prefer. So this is our last look at it, the one of a kind. It's a 107 diamond weight pave on the sides, big halo around it, finished on the inside. It is for one caller. It's our last look at it. $29.99 is your Saturday price tag. We have just literally 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the show. So if you have any questions, I know we have backed up calls because we're always busy at the end of the show. Everyone's making their decisions of what they want before we go off the air. And tomorrow, these pieces will not be here. We have a new selection of jewelry tomorrow. We have our big Sunday live, 10 o'clock start time, noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when we kick off our 3 hours for our Sunday. I can't wait. I love Sundays. I'm very excited about it. We have a very special lineup tomorrow, and it's a very big day. So we'll have that for you tomorrow, so be sure and join me. But if you want the aqua, I'm going to try it on again, $29.99. Maybe it's your first time seeing it today. Well, this is one of those values that I feel strongly enough about it getting a home that I'm bringing it out again. So $29.99 on this one, literally a 2-carat round stone that doesn't have nearly the color, and it's $8,000. I'd rather you get the big stone with the big diamond weight for less than $3,000, and that's how we're doing it right now. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the broadcast. If you have any questions for us, we are here. We have got no open lines, but we will get you in here. Just go ahead and get yourself in queue. We'll be with you as soon as we can. 2 minutes left in the show. That's the one to get. In all of our aqua selection, it's right there. So I better get another ring ready to recap. I think I should recap the ruby because that's our other best value of the day would be the 3-carat 52 Burma for under $6,000. That's a big deal. So we'll show that to you as well if we have time. Is anybody taking the aqua? Not yet. $29.99. That is just, someone's going to have to explain to me what is the issue with this one, because honestly I'm stunned by the value. Stunned. So proud of that discount we have on that big aqua, being that exotic round Portuguese cut that it is, being the big diamond weight that it has, 107. It's just a beautiful one of a kind. And again, money back guarantee on everything you shop for today. So keep that in mind. $29.99. I've got to just show you this ruby one more time as well, because the aqua I feel confident is going to go. This one I want to give a little more love to. It's our 352 largest ruby here. It's out of Burma. It's got the ideal color, great clarity on it as well. And that is down to a major reduced price. And it's got a carat 41 in diamonds also. And we have, for the first time ever, we have a 3.5 carat stone that is not only under $10,000, but it's under $6,000, and it's $58.88 if you'd like to own that very, very special ruby from that Burma variety. Love the elongation of it. It's very important indeed. And we can even, we're doing this one in the yellow gold, but we'll size it for you. I'll try it on the hand one more time if you have any questions about anything else you've seen today. There are certainly a couple of diamond earrings and turquoise earrings that are still available for you. The aqua at this moment is still available, so that one's still here. Here's the ruby on the hand for you. 3-carat 52 total luxury stone right there at $58.88. So huge value, and stays in the yellow, which honestly probably how you want your ruby anyways. 99% of the time, that's how you're going to see a Burma ruby set. Great combination, of course, a lot of diamonds going side to side across the way. So $58.88 on that one. Our aqua for $29.99 at the moment is here. Don't wait. Oh, are we out of time?